Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Your breaker for tonight's show.
Oh my God.
Likes long walks on the beach, candlelight dinners in his Patrick Mahomes jersey,
None are better than this one, the best quarterback in the world. Oh, there Patrick Mahomes.
And staring at the messy posters over his bed, it's Common and Chev.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. Common and Chev here with Rob Hill, ready for an awesome 6 p.m. show. Diamond helmets, we got 10 boxes left, 9 you can buy because we have a pre-fill already. We got ourselves 4 NFC North headliners. Brett Favre Speed Flex, Jared Goff Speed Flex, Adrian Peterson Authentic, Sterling Sharp, secondary headliner, Rob. 6 headliners and 10 boxes. That series is absolute fire. I'm making the 5th down, the automatic chase wheel spin as well, the multi-sport, still absolutely loaded. Going to be an epic show tonight. Cannot wait to get started, Rob. We have a lot of good helmets in front of us. We have this awesome Jared Goff, the Mike Trout cleats. Cannot wait to get it going tonight. How you doing, my man?
I'm doing fantastic. Very excited to work with you as always, my man. It never feels like work with you.
It's fun.
Always happy to be the Robin, your Batman, my man. Or as Cam would say in the chat, Big Dog Common. I guess in this case that makes me the Chihuahua sidekick, but that's okay though. That's okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, well, let's. I hope this show is as good as this Powerade Zero that I just drank, because it just got me going. It was like a nice little dopamine hit over here. But I'm excited. We got 2 pre-fills coming back. Yeah, Ryan, I think we're all good to go, my man. He said
the mic is bumping, so let us know.
So.
Big Dog Common, what's up? Hannah Cameron Lee. Let the games commence from Dwayne Bowe. I said,
Heck yeah.
Bring your wallet, Dwayne, for the games. Bring that wallet. So if you
Let the
are
games
not
begin.
hearing us like Bofa, please let us know. I know my mic is bumping. Let me check my phone real quick. I'll pull it up on my YouTube. Make sure we're off and rolling. Might be just Bofa's truck. UltimateAutographs.com. I hear us. So I think it's just Bofa's truck. So connect that truck up, Bofa. Let's rock and roll here with some breaks. We'll get the show started with the diamonds. We also have a jersey break as well. Should be an awesome show. So I'm going to make the 5th down the chase because we got, it's a 5-spot break. 3 headliners and 6 boxes. Let's get that done. As for our dice roll, looking for 6 or higher, it is going to be, let's roll those dice. Referral drawing is at 8 p.m., Tanya. 8 p.m. Central Time, we'll do that drawing. It's a Golf Authentic. It's just up here. We have not done it yet. I don't like doing the referral giveaways at the beginning. I want to have some fun first, right? I want to get some breaks done first.
Heck yeah.
So I think it's just
yeah.
Bofa. So thank you, Dwayne and Tanya. We are sounding good. 7 on that dice roll. And we got a diamond break coming up. This is where the real games commence in the diamonds. Diamond single, number 5. Go ahead and drop me a box number, guys. Box number for the Diamonds.
Let the games begin.
I like it. I like this. I like the game energy.
Well, I like the fact that we have, again, we're going to have 9 boxes after this. So, again, but going into this, hypothetically, right now, we got 10 boxes, 6 headliners, and 4 of those 6 headliners, this is not a common occurrence, guys, happen to reside in the same division.
The North.
The North.
Who's the king of the North or the queen of the North? Is it Jon Snow? Is it Sansa Stark? Is it Joanne Capsa? Is it Alfredo Lachotto? Is it Dwayne Bowen? Is it Sean Alexie? Is it Jeff Ferrer? Is it Marquelius Brooks? Is it Tony Gonzalez? Is it Michael Baldwin? We'll find out shortly.
So box 24, we're going to get the Mamba mentality number out of the way from Joanne here. I just wanted to mention this quick 15 seconds of fame thing here. So I'm a big fan of the Bill Simmons podcast. He's one of my guys. I've talked to you about Bill Simmons before.
Sure.
So he's moved to Netflix. Him and his company, The Ringer, have been picked up by Netflix the last couple of months. I'm listening to him and Max Kellerman in their 2-hour pod the other day. And I got, one of my AirPods in while I'm driving, and all of a sudden I hear he's got these mailbag questions that he drops in every week. And I was in the middle of trying to figure out, a game like a show like the Game of Thrones. What shows do I need to get into, Common? I actually ended up sending a question into Bill Simmons on his mailbag last week, and you will not believe who actually got his question read on his podcast.
I'm guessing it's you.
It would have to be me. And I nearly almost swerved off to the side of the road and hit a family of geese. True story.
What was the question? How do I get a SpeedFlex UltimateAutographs.com?
So that was my second one. He did not decide to play that. I tried to get a plug for the company. I could not do that. But I asked him to do it in a NCAA March Madness style bracket. How would you rank your greatest shows of all time, 1 through 16? Like, what would your 1 seed be? What would your 16 seed be? He didn't do it in that exact same format, but he did give me all of his 1 seeds that he would have, like how it would be in an NCAA.
Sure.
So it would be 4 1 seeds. And Game of Thrones ended up being one of them. The Wire, Mad Men, and then he ended up giving another show I can't think of right now, but I was over the moon. I
love it.
It was crazy, man.
I love it.
I'll show you the clip later. It was pretty crazy.
Let's go 7 times on the way here. We have some 1 seeds in this series. Brett Favre, a 1 seed of quarterbacks. Ray Lewis, the number 1 overall seed of linebackers. Got a lot of great guys in here. We got ourselves 7 on the dice roll for our first break of the show. We have Sean Alexie in the NFC North, looking for that Brett Favre SpeedFlex. Dwayne Bowen, NFC South. We got Michael Baldwin, NFC East. Joanne Capsa, NFC West. Marquelius Brooks, AFC North. It is Tony Gonzalez, AFC South. Alfredo Lachotto, AFC East. And Jeff Ferrer in the AFC West. Good luck, guys. Diamond helmets. We got so much heat in here. Let's see what we got in the first box.
Let's get it.
NFC North, the hot spot with Goff, Favre, Peterson, Sterling Sharp. We got so many great players in the North. Actually, it's almost a 50% chance a North player comes out right now. Those odds are crazy good here in the UA Live break room.
Could be even higher for a hidden gem. I'm sure Sean Alexie wants to hear that.
Well, Sean Alexie is going to be a happy camper. I'm seeing blue, my favorite color. The blue face mask, the blue visor. It is Jared Goff on the Lions SpeedFlex. No line about it. One of the best quarterbacks in football. Along with my guy, Dak Prescott, I would actually venture to say the most underrated quarterback in the NFL. Number 2 in passing yards, number 2 in passing touchdowns, one of the best in the game, Jared Goff SpeedFlex for Sean with the AUN. A round of applause, Sean, on Goff on the flex.
Now, you're familiar, I'm sure, because we grew up in. You're a little bit of a generation before me a touch, but I'm sure you remember the group 303 back in the day, right? Well, call me 303 because I have double vision right now. Seeing 2 Jared Goffs up on the table.
I know.
This will not be the last Jared Goff we see tonight, Common. So
that is correct.
Hopefully that is a nice sign of things to come with a big headliner show on tap for us.
Nice job, Sean. The Brett Favre lives another day, but an awesome Jared Goff SpeedFlex. Awesome, says Dwayne. Nice hit, says Cool Guy in Jeep. Nice indeed on Jared Goff.
Goff.
That blue visor just pops, baby. It just pops on the Goff attack. All right, so 1 down. I'll get these cleats a little closer to me here. I'll bring them out at some point. The Mike Trout cleats are a thing to behold. We have ourselves a jersey break coming up next, though.
Yes, we do.
Jersey break coming up next. We got in the gridiron jerseys, we have Jeff again. We got Apollo St. Clair. We got Michael Doble, William Maynard, Joe Barra, Tony Gonzalez, and JC Santamaria. Now, in the first two breaks, I've noticed the theme. Maybe they're not brand spanking new, but we have a decent amount of people that are fairly new that aren't recognized. If you're a new customer, let us know if you have any questions whatsoever. More importantly, let us know what teams you guys like. What are your favorite sports, your favorite teams? Also, how'd you hear about the break room? Ultimate Autographs live break room. Was it YouTube? Was it Instagram, TikTok, Facebook? Let us know. Jersey single number 7. Go ahead and drop me a box number. There's also a purpose to knowing your team. It's twofold, Rob. First and foremost, if we know what team you like, we can tell you about headliners of your team in the break room. Secondly, we just like to get to know you guys. Like to talk ball, right? Who do you like? If you're a Brett Favre fan, jump right back in the vault. The Diamonds, for that Brett Favre Speed Flex.
Of course.
So, jersey break, box number, I'll give you guys 30 seconds. Otherwise, I'll go to the wheel. I know that Diamond double is getting close as well. We are 5 to go in that double box. So, actually, in all likelihood, Rob, we'll revisit what happens, obviously. But that double goes. That'll put us at 7 boxes left. It'll be likely 1 single, 1 double, 1 quad. If the Brett Favre goes, we might take the quad down, but we'll revisit things as we go.
Sounds good to me.
21 from the cool guy in the Jeep. Thank you, sir. Mr. Cool Guy, Michael Doble. Thank you, Rob. Appreciate it. I got to say, I like the jersey.
Thank you.
The Chicago Bulls, City Connect baseball jersey. Looks nice.
Yeah, it's the nice little City Connects for the White Sox. And I'll have to say, in my 6 months of being here, this is one of the few positive things you've had to say about my Sox.
About the Sox. I thought about to say about you.
I was going to say...
Well, I said some nice things about you.
I was going to...
You're talking about the White Sox.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm a Sox guy. Joe Creedy, Paul Konerko, Aaron Rowan, some of my favorites. Icons of the game.
Yeah. No, I was going to say, Dom, I don't know if you heard the story that he was saying from the 3 o'clock show, but one of his prior dogs that Dom had devoured a Creedy and Rowan signed baseball. Respect. Yeah, I was going to say I said that he had very good taste.
That is true. So 6 and 7 clicks for the jersey break. Michael Dobo as the NFC North. Tony Gonzalez, NFC South. I like the names in this break. JC Santamaria in the NFC East.
Little Matt Vasgersian there.
Man, that's a great name. Joe Barra, William Maynor. So Joe's got the NFC West, William AFC North, Jeff Ferrer, AFC South, Apollo St. Clair, AFC East, and right where he belongs, Tony Gonzalez in the AFC West. Not the NFC South. Actually, he's got both, by the way.
Yeah.
Played for the Falcons and the Chiefs. Tony Gonzalez has both spots. That is not a coincidence. That is what I call destiny.
That's really
Destiny,
weird.
baby.
That's really weird. We got a lot of Black Mirror Twilight Zone moments here in the break.
Right? Well, we're going off to space for Mr. Apollo because he's going to snag Dante Whitner on the retro Buffalo Bills jersey. Nobody circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills. Former Pro Bowler,
nice.
Hard-hitting safety, very, very clean jersey. Apollo St. Clair, Dante Whitner, the Hitner in the house. Very, very nice. Apollo. I love these jerseys. They're super clean.
Yeah, like you said, great hit, former Pro Bowler. Hey, you get a Pro Bowler on a hidden gem for just $29. Absolutely no complaints about that comment. And again, Apollo St. Clair, dude, if that's not like a hitman type name, that's all I can think of right there. That is one of the best names I've seen us come across here at UA.
I like it.
Very, very nice.
Diamond Single Fredo have good news, bad news, and bad news. So I'll give you the good news. The good news is that Brett Favre Speedflex has not been pulled. Still out there to come and get it. The bad news, you didn't win. The other bad news, Jared Goff did go.
Yeah.
So good news, though, Brett Favre's still out there. So cool guy missed the Bills again. I know Sean likes to go Bills. Get a lot of Buffalo Bills in the break room. Well, there are more Bills to be had. Like a guy like, for example, Andre Reed, Thurman Thomas. Not even headliners in the break room when it comes to the Bills.
Yeah,
so come and get those guys.
Yeah, pretty crazy. We get guys, like you said, for Buffalo all the time. Even like modern day players as well. Guys like Keon Coleman, Dalton Kincaid, Dawson Knox will sneak in there for hidden gems as well. And then, of course, the all-time greats, Josh Allen, Jim Kelly as headliners. So
let's go.
Get a lot of Bills.
My favorite Bill hit we get in the break room, Doug Flutie. In the room occasionally.
I have not. Flakes. I was going to say occasionally has to be the case. I have not come across
Doug Flutie?
Now I've now come across a bowl of Fluties. And,
You haven't?
for Buffalo. I've seen him ironically, and I hate
Boston
that I'm saying
College?
ironically. Not Boston College. I've seen him
Bears?
Chargers.
Oh, I've seen all of them.
Chargers, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, on a Chargers mini, hence
Yes.
trying to be ironic for again.
Because he's a mini guy.
Hey, short
Don't be nice. Don't be mean to Doug.
us short kings have to unite, Common. We can't all be 6 foot tall plus like you, my friend.
That's right.
What are you gonna use? 6'3"?
6'2",
6'2"?
and change.
6'2" and change.
Yeah, 6'2" and a little bit of change.
Dating
Just a little
profile
bit
is
of change.
6'3" plus.
Yeah, I think it's like I'm like 6'2" and a quarter. So I don't do the NBA NFL thing and call myself 6'3". I'll just call myself 6'2". It's more fair.
Here you go. I got a box of
There
Fruity
you go,
Flakes.
Sean. A very
There you
cool
go.
brother. Let's look at the break page. A little tour of the break page. We got one spot to go in the multi-sport. Real quick before I do this. So I was looking up some Mike Trout stuff on Fanatics.com. Here's a Mike Trout Los Angeles Angels autographed black Nike cleat on Fanatics for $1,200.
Golly.
That is one cleat only. I did see two cleats, red ones, going for $2,400 online.
Not bad.
So to show off the Mike Trout we have right now, which have not been pulled yet, it's two cleats. One is autographed. We have the black and white Mike Trout cleats. These are worth over $1,000. I know you guys think of Speedflex is worth over $1,000. Mike Trout, one of baseball's best, one of the most expensive signatures in the game, over $1,000 in value. We've only had cleats in the room like 4 times in 5 years, so take advantage on one of baseball's best, Mike Trout.
Yeah, and again, you're now that we're talking about a baseball player, could use some baseball terminology. Your service time here at UA is just a little bit longer than mine, Common, but I've only seen that's the third time I've seen Mike Trout on an item. I've been here for about 6 months now, give or take. So again, seeing him once every 2 months, like you said, jump in on the opportunity while you can.
Especially on a cleat. And that break is sold out.
Yep.
So the Mike Trout cleats could be coming up. Multi-sport, single number 4. Go ahead and drop me a box number.
Way to go, guys. Way to go.
So that's probably the best item in that series, I would argue. I think obviously that Kyron Williams flex is sick. Kyle Schwarber jersey. Patrick Ewing almost never signs autographs. That's a rare auto on that basketball jersey, but the Mike Trout cleat's probably my favorite in this set. So let me know on a box number, guys. And I would immediately, and I mean immediately, fly to the Diamond Series. Because that double box has 5 spots to go, Rob. We have the NFC North, and we pulled golf. You can still double up with Adrian Peterson and Brett Favre in a custom speed flex. Those two lists combined worth around $2,000. Get them for $206. We also have Sterling Sharp, Brett Favre's OG great target. So 3 NFC North headliners. We got 5 headliners and 9 boxes, all authentic helmets. Get in that diamond break. So multi-sport, we have ourselves Mitch Lopez. We got a mofo in here. Joyce Mofo. Just reading the name. Eric Burns. It's not Bill Simmons, Josh Simmons in the break room in here.
Thank you. Shout out,
Amanda
Bill.
Adams, Dennis Doc Rivers, Michael Baldwin, and Alfredo Lashoto. So I'll give you guys about 30 to 40 seconds here on a box number. Otherwise, we'll go to the wheel. If you have a box number, drop it like it's hot here in the break room. Let me know, ladies and gents. Multi-sport, single, ready to mingle. And if we get the multi-sport or the 5th down closed up, we'll drop a brand new series for you guys tonight. I'll go as far as this, Rob. The 5th down has 6 boxes left. We got 3 headliners left in the final 6 boxes. If we can pull all 3 of these headliners, we'll drop a new series anyway. So Adrian Peterson, authentic. We got a double up, 2 Hall of Fame quarterbacks, Brett Favre, Terry Bradshaw on authentic helmets. In the final 6 boxes, 1 quad, 2 singles. We got all these pulled tonight. We'll drop a new series, whether the series is fully sold out or not. So I am not seeing a multi-sport box number. So that means I'm thinking the wheel's going to pick for us. That series out of 30. So I'll go to the 1 to 30 wheel. Good chance to get some unique things in the multi-sport. Not stuff we always get in the break room. I know you get them sometimes in the weekends. Me personally, I don't get to open up multi-sport all that often. So I think it's kind of cool.
Yeah, and again,
cool.
I always like to say, because again, primarily get them a lot over the weekends here at Ultimate Autographs, but I always like to call them the buffet. of Ultimate Autographs. Everybody likes a good buffet, and while the buffet is hot and piping like it is right now, you get the best items, of course, in the headliners. And on top of that as well, despite us getting quite a lot of football memorabilia, again, that's not everybody's necessarily their cup of tea. So basketball, Patrick Ewing. Baseball, you already showed off the Mike Trout and how much that is worth. How about an Alexander Ovechkin Zamboni?
Let's go.
So we have just about a little bit of everything.
Let's do box 25. Landed on 26. We don't have 26. 25 is the closest. Rob's trying to make me hungry only 20 minutes into the show. So Mitch down to Alfredo. We will go ahead and rock and roll here with 7 clicks for our randomization. So 25, 25, the steroid box. I'm going to predict the Jose Canseco coming out. That's my guess. There's an Oakland A's spot. I don't know if Canseco's been pulled yet, but I'm going Canseco, Rob.
Funny enough, I was going to say, speaking of a guy that I've ironically gotten on a cleat here at UA.
Canseco?
The only cleat that I've ever actually pulled was a Canseco.
How about that?
It was a nice neon green.
All right, well, let's see. Dennis Doc Rivers has the Cowboys, the Cubs, and the boxing. Mitch Lopez has the Angels. That Mike Trout spot, 76ers and Reds. Alfredo Lechoto in the Vikings, Blues, and Spurs spot. Eric Burns, Broncos, Mariners, Soccer, Boston Bruins. Michael Baldwin, Manning family, Capitals, Guardians, and Lakers. Joyce Mofo, Rams, Phillies, Hurricanes, Blackhawks. Pirates, Knicks, Giants, and White Sox, Amanda Adams, and Josh Simmons, the Devils, the Rangers, the Film, and the Oakland A's. Good luck, guys. Let's have some fun here in the 4th multi-sport single box. What's in the box? Ooh, we have a hitman, Thomas Hitman Hearns. One of the greatest boxers of all time. Nice. On the Everlast glove. Very, very clean. Beautiful, beautiful glove right there. Boxing spot is Dennis Doc Rivers. Top spot for Doc. Congratulations on your Thomas Hearns here in the break room. So going into that break, it was a 9 in 17 chance at a headliner, Rob. It's now a 9 in 16 chance with the headliner ratios only getting better and better and better here in the boxing spot for Doc Thomas Hearns.
Yeah, like you said, only getting higher and higher, better and better, and dare I say, this is a knockout hit for Doc and for Thomas Hearns, and he knew a thing or two about knocking people out, Common. I think even if you and I combined our powers, we wouldn't stand a chance against
I don't think so.
The hitman in the ring. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say that's 61-5.
That's not bad.
In his career with 48 knockouts, that's not too bad at all whatsoever. Yeah, I mean, he was one of the greatest to ever do it, to say the least. So very cool.
The Hitman Hearns on the Beckett QR code, Everlast boxing glove. All right, guys, let's get those diamonds moving. I want to get that Brett Favre out tonight. I want to make sure Dom doesn't get to see it. He won't be in until tomorrow at 6. Rob, we want to make sure Dom does not see the Brett Favre.
I'll hide it from him as best as I can.
Okay, so that's the one I would play. Obviously, a lot of great options. I would definitely run back this multi-sport for those Mike Trout cleats, that Patrick Ewing jersey. But the diamonds right now, rightfully so, is what we're after. Dizzy taking a shot at Favre in the double. Don't be dizzy. That Brett Favre could be loud and clear, loud and beautiful coming your way, my man. So let's do a whole rundown. A little tour of the break page. We'll start with that multi-sport. 9 headliners and 16 boxes, guys. We have something we almost never see. We have a mini Zamboni autographed by hockey's all-time leading goal scorer. That'd be the great Alexander Ovechkin. We got the answer, Allen Iverson, one of the best pound-for-pound athletes in sports history. Also an MVP. One of the all-time greats, Allen Iverson. Jacob deGrom, one of the best pitchers in baseball. When this guy is healthy, top 5 pitcher in the game, Mr. ERA, Jacob deGrom. We have something very, very clean, something I've never seen before in the break room. We have a Blues goaltender Jordan Binnington mask with the actual Blues and notes on there. That is very, very clean on that beautiful, beautiful hockey mask. Kyron Williams, Speed Flex, the top 10 running back in football on that custom rip Speed Flex. Notre Dame Irish guy as well. Very, very clean lid, Kyron Williams. We have baseball's number 2 guy in home runs last season. We talk about that 2016 World Series team from the Cubs. Pretty much, I'm not going to say everyone, but almost everyone that left that team got worse after. This guy got better. Kyle Schwarber, second in the majors in home runs. He is a beast. Do you agree with that?
I was gonna say no.
Yeah,
I was
Baez and Bryant got worse.
No, I was gonna
Rizzo.
say yeah. No, I was a lot of other guys did as well. Yeah, Contreras, Addison, Russell. Yeah, everybody's seemingly. But yeah, Schwarbs. Talked about him earlier. Last 4 seasons, common minimum of 38 home runs for Schwarbs. So he was one of the first big free agents off the board. Where was he gonna go? You know that this guy was great when a team even like the Pittsburgh Pirates gave him over $100 million on a contract offer. But of course. Yeah. He returned to the place that he felt home. Now, I will say quickly before you move on to some of the other great headliners about Schwarber, as much as Cubs fans, and again, 10 plus years later after the ring in 2016, they talk about they never should have let him go. The Red Sox fans talk about it just as much. They had him as a rental. He was phenomenal for them, went to the Nationals, and yeah, the rest was history there.
Power,
a great player.
baby. Kyle Schwarber, licensed jersey. The Mike Trout cleats we went over earlier, worth over $1,000. Schwarber's more of a pure power hitter, takes some walks as well, but Mike Trout, a 5-tool player. This guy does it all on the baseball field. One of the best to ever played the game, Mike Trout. Extremely rare signature. Guys, memorabilia industry. Patrick Ewing almost never signs autographs. One of the best centers of all time. A beautiful jersey right there. 9 headliners, guys, in 16 boxes. Now, we know multi-sport in our break room, football is king. If you want your bread buttered, here's your bread and butter here, the Diamond Series. 9 boxes left, 5 headliners. Let's be real, folks. The Diamond helmets, everything is a headliner. I asked our graphics department, how many helmets can you fit on a headliner graphic and for it to look okay? They said the max is 16, 10 is ideal on the number. Well, we have 10 on that photo graphic, but really everything in here is headliner worthy. This lid right here, probably worth around $1,500, give or take. Brett Favre on the cheese flex, the Packer flex, the blue, the green. Brett Favre has a mark that we probably will never see happen in the history of football again, maybe in the history of any of the major sports. 3 straight MVPs for Brett Favre. 96, 97, 98, beloved by the Packers. It's an incredible lid right there, a custom speed flex, worth over $1,000. Come and get it. 206 a spot on that double. You can get the Favre. You can double up with his former teammate briefly on the Minnesota Vikings, Adrian Peterson. Incredible speed, authentic with the yellow ink. Last running back MVP. Wow, wow, wow. Those two together in one spot. We also have a Sterling Sharp, Hall of Fame wide receiver, also in the NFC North. We have the greatest player ever on defense, arguably Ray Lewis, most tackles ever. You can double that up with James Harrison in the AFC North. So double ups left and right. You can win 2 helmets for $206. That diamond double is what I call a hashtag no-brainer, ladies and gents. No-brainer. A 5th down break. This is also kind of crazy how good this is. 6 boxes left. We got 3 headliners in 6 boxes. Adrian Peterson authentic. We got a Brett Favre authentic. We have a Terry Bradshaw. We don't see Terry Bradshaw in the break room hardly ever. 4-time Super Bowl champion. You can get in that quad break for $744. Favre and Bradshaw both. So I might offer up something different later, but I'm going to go ahead and divulge this right now. I'm going to the Ultimate Autograph secret menu. Anyone that jumps in that quad break for the quad only in the 5th down, we're going to offer up something from our Ultimate Autograph secret menu. So the last 3 spots that are bought in there, you'll get a pleasant surprise. And I'll double down and say this. Everybody will get something from the UA secret menu if you get in that quad. How about that, Rob? McDonald's, Taco Bell. We got the real secrets here in the break room for jumping that 5th down break. Jersey break. 6 headliners in 15 boxes. We have Hall of Fame quarterback Roger Staubach, Super Bowl champion Sam Darnold, top 10 running back Josh Jacobs, top 5 tight end George Kittle, one of the best receivers in football Devontae Smith. And it's the primetime show. Of course, we got Deion Sanders in here. 6 headliners, guys, in 15 boxes for the jerseys. Mini helmets, last break in the series, then a brand new practice squad drop and only 4 spots left in that mini double box. We have the mystery box tab. You can purchase the jerseys, the mini helmets, the replica helmets. Now that's full price. We'll ship that to your house, a jersey, a mini, or a rep. The headliner package we can't open live on the air. We got one headliner package left, $1934.99 if you get that headliner package. Also, we have the SIG Club, Signature Club Rewards Program. The more stuff you get, the more free stuff you get. It is free to join. Make sure you're logged in every single order you make. You accumulate more points. All the way up to the GOAT Plus collector at 5 million points. The GOAT collector at 800,000 points gets the free headliner package, one mini, one jersey, one rep, one authentic. We also have a Refer a Friend giveaway tonight at 8 p.m. So if you refer your friend right here, they get $50 off their first order of 100 plus, and you get a $50 UA gift card. So that you also get entered in for a top spot drawing. Usually there's about 30 people that refer their friends. You can refer multiple times though. For example, you make 10 referrals, you'd have a 1 in 3 chance at whatever the giveaway is, which is Jared Goff tonight. So yeah, we can do it right now, Michael. There's only one headliner package left. We can do it right now if you purchase it, brother. We are more than happy to do so. And if you want to confirm, Rob, there's only one left. I think there's one left back there. Rob will confirm. But yeah, we can do that right now. 4 to go in that diamond double, guys. Get those spots. Let's rock. Let's roll. I got a lot of compliments on that Brady I bet. Did you tell him that it's worth around $4,000 and you got it for about $400? Let him know. Come to ultimateautographs.com for the greatest player of all time, Thomas Edward Brady. That is a very, very cool get if you ask me. Very, very cool get indeed. The one and only Tom Brady, baby. That is just incredible, man. No other way to put it. Tom Brady speed flex. Let's get that Brett Favre flex out tonight, though. Another 3-time MVP like Tom Brady, Brett Favre, with 4 spots to go in the diamonds. This is, I would say the Brett Favre is my second favorite item in the room. I love this custom speed flex. I love the green and blue reflective visor. Look at that thing. That thing is nuts. But my favorite item actually is the Mike Trout cleats. I would put that as the item number 1 for me. I'm going Favre 2, Mike Trout 1. So we can bring it in.
Bring it in?
Yeah, we'll bring it in.
I just want to make sure you purchase it.
Yeah. Let me double check, actually. Michael, you purchasing that headliner package, brother? We do not have it yet, but we can do it if you get it, Michael. I'm not seeing it yet, but Rob can bring that in if you make that purchase, my man. Want to give a shout out to the customers that are in right now. Todd Palma, Eric Burns, Chris Odo, Michael Doble, Jose Santiago, Ferro Lashoto, Michael Baldwin, Eddie Lawrence, Dennis Doc Rivers, Joanne Kepsa, JC Santamaria, Amanda Adams, Tony Gonzalez, Michael Baldwin, Joe Barra, Tony Gonzalez, Dwayne Brown, Matthew Fletcher, Joanne Kepsa, Josh Simmons, Markelius Brooks. All these guys have entered in since the end of the 3 p.m. show. Doing it now. Sounds good, brother. We'll do that headliner package next, my man. Sounds excellent. More than happy to do that headliner package for you here in the UA live break room. 22 people watching across all 3 platforms right now, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. I'll drop our live break page link. This is where the magic happens, ladies and gents. This is where the magic happens. If you have any Packer fan friends, call them up right now. Tell them Brett Favre, Speed Flex, Sterling Sharp in that Diamond Series with only 9 boxes left. Call them up right now, guys.
And Michael is good to go.
All right, Mike, let's do it right now, brother.
Awesome.
Let's do it right now. So we got a mini, jersey, rep, and authentic, and we can't assign those, so we're good.
Was going to be my question.
So easy for you. Just sit back and enjoy, Rob.
Got the popcorn ready for you. And I will say, and you know, I've seen multiple headliners, and obviously Common has seen probably hundreds of millions at this point, but the headliner packages are just, they're star-studded, man. Like every single item is just so star-studded across the board.
Can you do me one favor? Can you actually put it in the personals tab? Then I'll mark it there so we did it on the air. So just put like his order number at the, like right below that Jim Black Box mystery box. So
sounds good to me.
Thank you, sir. All right, Mr. Michael, we'll get started for your headliner package, brother. We're getting started with the mini here. We got one of the greatest receivers of all time, Led the league in receiving yards one season. 3-time Super Bowl champion. It's Michael Irvin.
Hey.
Michael Irvin for the Dallas Cowboys. How about them Cowboys, Michael? Love the STS with that Beckett QR code, Michael Irvin. All right.
Great start. I mean, like I was saying, man, that's loaded. Absolutely loaded headliner packages is always a really good start there, Michael.
It's a Michael for a Michael. How about that?
Keep it going. Yeah, right.
Michael for a Michael.
Both guys are known for their playmaking abilities. Doble in the break room, Irvin on the football field.
I was going to say, I'm a big Michael Irvin fan, but I'm a Michael Doble fan more because Michael Doble plays our break room. Michael Irvin has played our break room. We didn't get confirmation if it's that Michael Irvin.
I did see him
but
the
I
other
don't
day,
know
yes.
for a fact this Michael Irvin plays the room. I know for a fact Michael Doble does play the room. Hence, my favorite Michael is Doble. That's my list of Michael rankings out there. Goes Michael Jordan, Michael Scott, then Michael Doble. That's
in that order.
Michael Phelps is pretty cool too.
Personally, I would reverse that order, 3 and 1, but you know.
There you go. Fair enough. Very nice, says Michael. Very nice indeed, brother. Jersey break coming up next. Actually, jersey box next, excuse me.
You know,
although jersey break probably coming up next as well because that's really close right now. We have ourselves probably the best middle linebacker in football today. 4-time first-team All-Pro. Not second team. 4-time first-team All-Pro. It's the great Fred Warner. Only thing they got to figure out with him and the Niners team, how do they stay healthy? Because this team is just incredible. One of the best teams in football. You look at the last, 8 years in the NFL. It's been Chiefs, Niners, and Eagles, which are the cream of the crop in the NFL. Beautiful jersey, Fred Warner from Michael Doble.
Yeah, really, really nice. And again, Fred Warner, also got to see him little TV analyst coverage as well for him towards the end of that Niners season. And, it's a shame that the San Fran team, just talking about this year, we couldn't see the full iteration of their defense, but the fact that
and Bosa were both out.
Yeah, I know. Kyle Shanahan, a huge credit to him for San Francisco to even piece together the season that they did, despite more than half of their defense being, third and fourth string level guys.
Some of the offense was injured too. I mean, they didn't have any receivers at one point. And Kittle got hurt multiple times during the year.
Yeah.
So Niners they're pretty good. Heck yeah, I've been trying for them lately. I hope we close with the minis so we can see what's next. We'll do it, Ricky.
Couldn't agree more.
Get those spots in right now for the minis. We got a practice squad next. In fact, I'll dip into the secret menu. If we get the minis closed in the next 7 minutes, I'll give you guys some bonus money. Only if it's closed the next 7 minutes. Only for the last 4 orders in there. Oh. It's got to close it by 6:45. Man of the moment type stuff. Thanks for the golf, says Sean. My first time trying at this, and I won. I'm happy. There you go. Beginner's luck. Good start, Jared Goff. Michael Doble uttering some very, very true utterances, Rob. It's addicting. It is addicting. It's very addicting.
It really is. Way to go, Mr. Alexi. And after this headliner package, we will have ourselves a jersey single coming up.
Right? So if the minis get closed up in the next 7 minutes, I'll give you guys a free surprise. Any spots bought on the 5th down quad, also a free surprise tonight. Now, the 5th down quad is throughout the whole show. The mini double, only if it closes. If you jump in the mini double, it does not close by 6:45, you're getting nothing. Only if it's closed the next 6 minutes for the minis to offer up something. That's the risk you get in there. Like, do I get in? Because I might get a spot, I might not get anything.
Yep.
You only get something if it closes by 6:45.
Agreed.
So that's the risk you play here in the break room. The risk you play. That's what I call the limited time secret menu, Rob Hill. Limited time secret menu. All right. This is just for you, buddy. This goes out just for you. This is right up your alley. Normally this guy would pull on his more prominent team, but just because you're here tonight.
Oh, no way. Let's go.
Do you want to guess?
It's got to be KW.
Not KW.
Really? On his more prominent. Oh, there's no shot that's JJ Watt.
No. Think. Well, Offense. Think offense.
Offense. What? I mean,
Not KW. Who's the other, like, same era, excellent offensive player?
the edge.
The edge. Edgerrin James for the Cardinals.
Oh, that's nice.
Hall of Fame running back.
Let's go.
On the Arizona Cardinal replica. Led the league in rushing yards twice as a Colt. Multiple 1,000-yard seasons, including in Arizona. Awesome lid. Edgerrin James.
Well, Ryan and Logan want a piece of that secret sauce menu you got there because they each got a spot in the minis. And Ryan McCall joins in. We got one spot to go there.
Okay, so that's only if it closes up in the next 5 minutes. Although it probably will with one spot left, and we'll also get you guys a new practice squad afterwards.
Yep.
So there you go. There you go, guys. Thank you for jumping in those minis. We got the best customers in the business here at Ultimate Autographs. I'm all about the secret sauce. Gardner says Bofa. I know Bofa likes the secrets, so we got you, Bofa. Looking out for our guy Bofa in the house here.
And then just going up to Danny's comment.
What did Danny say?
Not too long ago. She was just saying, what do we close and get into? Well, I was going to say act very quickly, and it might be a little too late there. Oh, my God, look at that. How about you manifest that? I was just going to say, Danny, go close off that mini, and she closed out the mini. So
all
there
right.
you go, Danny.
So here's the bonus surprise. This is in honor of my favorite number, Rob Hill. Honor of my favorite number. I know it's not a lot, but it's a little something on the inside. We're going to give $8 in store credit to every single person of those last 4 that got in. If someone got 2 spots, they would get 16, obviously, Rob. So $8 per order in the minis and a little bit of bonus store credit, a little bit of extra money. I know it's nothing crazy, but it's free stuff, and I get in trouble for giving away free stuff. So $8 for everyone in there. When Com says jump, we say how high. Oof. Wow. That's all right.
That's the attitude. That's the attitude
I like this attitude.
That's the attitude that you need.
That's the attitude that I like, guys. I appreciate that. I would never ask anyone to jump off a bridge. You just got to jump in break spots. A lot safer, Rob, for sure.
It's like how that old saying goes, if your friend jumped off a cliff, would you do the same? No, but if my friend jumped into a break at Ultimate Autographs,
I would 100%.
I would.
100%. All right, so we got the Diamond Authentic coming up as part of the headliner package. Then I do have some boxes for you here, my friend.
Sounds good. Yeah, I'll clear that out.
Sir.
I'll clear that out for you.
You're good. So we have what? Jerseys and minis coming up next. And then you can drop that new practice squad, I guess. Something tells me that practice squad break is going to move pretty quickly.
Yes, it will.
That's my gut feeling. We'll be moving in the practice squad. All right. What do we got here on the authentic portion of Michael's headliner package? Ooh, it's a good one. This is nice. This is just for you tonight again, Rob. This time on his proper team. I'm sorry, buddy. On his proper team, it's Kurt Warner on the Rams / Authentic. Greatest show on turf, 2-time league MVP, a Super Bowl MVP, from the grocery store to the Super Bowl to the box office movies. It's the great Kurt Warner on the Flash Authentic. I want that on a t-shirt. There you go, Danny. Put it on a t-shirt.
Not a matter of if, only of when we were going to get Kurt Warner, man. One of my favorites.
I'm also a massive Kurt Warner fan. So I started watching football early 2000s. I mean, the first Super Bowl was the 99 Super Bowl, but early 2000s is when I really got into it and understood what was happening, Rob. I was a Chicago Bear fan without a quarterback, without an offense. I looked for quarterback play, offensive play elsewhere. I ended up being a Peyton Manning fan and a Kurt Warner fan as a kid. So that's what I call the childhood, the greatest show on turf. Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt, Marshall Faulk, and my favorite player on that team, Kurt Warner.
Smart man you were.
Uh-huh.
And that's the kick.
And you'll like this. I was cheering for Kurt Warner because I liked him and Larry Fitz in that Super Bowl against the Steelers. But James Harrison, who's in the Diamond Series, said otherwise. That darn James, right? Kurt Warner was awesome, says Trev. He was.
Yeah, James Harrison is kind of one of those. In my household, James Harrison is a curse word. I don't like. I can't hear the word James Harrison. It's a no-no to me.
I figured. I'm sorry, Rob.
Even almost 20 years later, Common. I'm a grown man, and I still don't. I can't say it. disgust me. But with that being said, still go after him in the secondary headline.
I like how I call Seeing Dizzy Sean. It's funny he calls me Sean. My name is Chris, but prefer to be called Dizzy, LOL. All right, well, how about this? I'm going to call you...
Dizzy Dean.
How about Bob? I'll call you something entirely different. Your
Bob.
name is Bob from now.
We're gonna call him Cheddar Bob. Gonna call him
What's up,
Cheddar
Bob?
Bob because of all the cheddar that he puts into the breaks.
Right?
Cheddar Bob. How about that?
All right, Jersey single coming up next in the minis. Jersey single number 8. Go ahead and drop me a box number, guys. Box number. As we are cruising here in the UA Live break room. Absolutely cruising with the most wonderful customers here at UA. We got Ryan McCall with 15. LFG Bob. That's right. LFG Bob.
Let's go, Bob.
Let's go, Bob.
More Bob, more fun.
Isn't that your dad's name? I just found that in the 3 p.m. show today.
Yeah, shout out to Big Bob, man. Still kicking at 75.
I love that. I love to hear that.
Yeah.
I feel old. I started watching football in the 70s. Started with the St. Louis Cardinals, my favorite team at the time. There you go.
Yeah, and a big reason why the Cardinals were such probably a popular team back then. Again, not every game like it is nowadays broadcasted on TV. Jack Buck, one of the most famous radio broadcasters ever. The Cardinals were probably streamed outside of the Dodgers and the Yankees more than any other team on the radio, so they became super popular because of that.
There you go. I know. I like that jersey as well, Kayla. I was thinking the same thing.
Trade?
Is it up for trade? We might auction it off, Kayla. I heard if we do 100 boxes, Rob will think about it. 100 boxes by 11, though, not by 1 a.m., Rob. We've had those nights. Get to 100 boxes by 11, Rob will think about it.
I'll settle for 70. I'll settle. If we can match what we did last Tuesday, I will be very happy with that.
Oh, man.
All
right.
We'll make it a prize.
We'll do 15 for the jersey and 7 clicks on the way. See, Kayla and I are thinking alike because I also liked Rob's jersey today. So, anyway, Eric Burns, NFC North. Michael Dobo, NFC South. Jose Santiago, NFC East. Ryan McCall, NFC West. Todd Palmer, AFC North. Kayla Colston, AFC South. West, is that Westy? Nathan West?
It's got to be.
West, what's up, Westy? And we got Todd Palmer, AFC West. 15, I can get this and stretch my legs, Rob. You know what? I'm going to make it easier for you. I'm going to get the minis, too. Because they're right here. I know what we're doing the last 2. And save us both a trip.
Sounds good to me. And by the way, just because I was so antsy to drop that practice squad for y'all, that is now live.
Let's go.
It's live. And, oh, yeah. Nice. So, one of the last, I don't know if it was the practice one. I think it was over the weekend. We had a Clay Matthews custom drip speed flex, which was the first.
Cool. That was different.
This is a nice, we got ourselves just a sneak preview. One of these, we got a Darrell Revis speed flex.
Revis Island, baby.
Revis Island speed
Revis
flex.
Island in the house.
Very cool. Very cool.
Getting that diamond double, y'all. Favre is loading. You heard it from Bob. Bob told you guys, get in there.
Cheddar Bob.
Get your spots.
Cheddar.
All right, jersey break coming up. We've got a quick drink of water here. We'll do the jersey break. Diamond double could be Brett Favre and Sterling Sharp. Could be Adrian Peterson and Brett Favre. A lot of NFC North options. Actually, AFC North, Ray Lewis, James Harrison. So you kind of want to be in the North in that break.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
We got Drew Seidel, your buddy, saying hi, Rob. What's up, Drew?
Hi, Drew.
Good luck, everyone, says Ryan McCall. Good luck, guys. Here we go. My favorite number 8. I love a lefty quarterback, number 8. How about Mark Brunell? A beautiful Jaguar jersey. This gentleman led the league in passing yards once, Rob. Took his team all the way to the AFC Championship game early on in their existence. 3-time Pro Bowler. Mark Brunell, AFC South, Kayla Colson, 1 spot, closer magic. Marky Mark in the house with that JSA serve for Kayla Colson.
Way to go, Kayla. I love Mark Brunell, former Super Bowl winner as well. Mark Brunell and his backup duties. And look, as much as I would like to trade your brand new Mark Brunell jersey for the City Connect, which is I'm sure going to be your next comment in the comment section, I'm gonna have to think about that one.
All right, so there you go.
Because now she's got leverage. She's got ammo in the chamber if she wanted to.
By the way, Rob, my favorite quarterback room and one of the best quarterback rooms of all time, Drew Brees, Mark Brunell, and my guy Chase Daniel from Mizzou, who I sort of personally know. I've interviewed him a few times. He probably doesn't remember me, but I remember him, Chase Daniel.
I would say that, again, Chase, I'm sure, would be very, very happy with the Mizzou backup quarterback Super Bowl trend that you like bringing up.
Yeah,
That's a
Drew
fun
Lock,
fact.
Blaine Gabbert, obviously Chase Daniel, all backups from Mizzou have won the Super Bowl. So I always say, someone find Brady Cook and get him to be your backup quarterback. You'll win the Super Bowl. That's the recipe for success. Now let's trade, says Kayla, right? Mark Brunell jersey. Nice hit, Kayla says cool guy in Jeep. Nice pull, Kayla says Bob. Yes, indeed, on the Mark Brunell. All right, we got those minis coming up. I don't need box numbers, guys. It's the last mini break. So I'll take the minis off the ticker, and I'll put the practice squad on the ticker. I presume that practice squad break will be flying off the shelves tonight, Rob.
I feel, without a doubt, we already got a little action. Jacob Phillips getting the party started in a practice squad single. I will say, both of you are a funny guy. Going with the box numbers.
There you go. Box number mojo, both. I like it. 22 and 29.
I was going to say, I feel genuinely bad because we got this minis broken and within the first hour of our show. I'm sure you heard Dom and I, we were trying to get everybody going to try to guess what these last two boxes were. So, did you happen to know? Let's. I'll hook you up to a lie detector test here. Do you happen to know?
I don't know what the
you
last
genuinely
two are.
don't. Okay.
I genuinely don't.
Okay, cool. So I'll ask you these. I'll give you these three hints before we do the minis. Then.
Okay.
So the three hints that Dom and I gave were both of these guys are actually running backs.
Okay.
Both of them have each made All-Pro teams in their career.
Chris Johnson is one of my guesses immediately.
And then both of these guys also got drafted in the second round of their respective drafts.
I'm going to stick with Chris Johnson.
Chris Johnson.
I don't remember for a fact when he got drafted. I know he was had a very speedy, combine, although he was out of East Carolina. So I'm going to go Chris Johnson because we get him a lot. And I'm going to go Frank Gore. Frank
Gore was one of the guesses from earlier.
Okay. So that's what I'm going for. Let's find out if I'm right.
So is Chris Johnson was a first-round pick.
So it's not CJ Tucker. I know it was all-pro the year he got the 2,000 yards, I imagine.
Yeah, a guy that, once again, flamed out at the end of his career with Arizona.
That's how it works.
We could have an entire series worth of guys like that.
Ooh, Nick Chubb. Bofa. There you go. Nick Chubb. I know David Montgomery now headed to Houston.
Yeah.
6 and 7 clicks. We got Ricky Alexander in the NFC North. Le'Veon Bell's a good one. We've had Le'Veon Bell recently. That's a good one. Gregory Davis, NFC South. Ryan McCall, NFC East. Ryan Andreessen in his favorite spot, NFC West for the Seahawk fan. Sean Alexi, AFC North. Gregory Davis, AFC South. Logan Kinney, AFC East. And Daniel Pollock, AFC West. Well, we're about to have the answer to one of those two running backs. Hey, what's up, Bofa?
Nice.
You're right, Le'Veon Bell. Beautiful Steeler mini with that Beckett QR code. We got the AFC North. Sean Alexi. He told us he got the golf with his first ever order. I believe Sean's second ever order. You know what I call that? 2 for 2, Sean, for the old former All-Pro running back, Pro Bowler, Le'Veon Bell, Mr. Vision. The guy had an incredible vision. You know, he was slow to get through the hole because he was looking about, where do I go? And then he would take off. Le'Veon Bell.
Not too shabby, batting 1,000. Now, normally, I'd be like, hey, well, you're a first ballot Hall of Famer in baseball, right? I mean, you might as well just...
Not with 2 at-bats, though. You gotta have more sample size.
True, which is exactly why you got to keep pushing. I always like to make this analogy on air, especially when you just get first start and you get that really good first and second hit mojo. We're kind of like we're the hot hands at the blackjack table. You don't want to walk away when you're hot, right?
Never.
You just hit 21 back-to-back times. You got to keep going.
You don't walk away.
Don't walk away.
Not when you're hot.
Great guesses, by the way, for Den and Ryan both dropping in Le'Veon Bell.
Well, Ryan's gonna get rewarded for that nice guess in the form of a Roger Craig, who just got in the Pro Football Hall of Fame this year. One of 3 guys ever, including the first guy ever with 1,000 rushing yards and 1,000 receiving yards in the same season. This gentleman, of course, the first team All-Pro, which you mentioned. Multi-time Pro Bowler, 3-time Super Bowl champion. He also once led the league in catches as a running back, Roger Craig. A guy ahead of his time.
That's wild.
Whenever this last Hall of Fame class came out, I had a sort of sigh of relief because there's 2 guys I've been pushing for so hard behind the scenes with my comments on the show, which the Hall of Fame voters don't take into account, unfortunately. but I've been pushing Roger Craig and Luke Kuechly. And both got in this year. I could not be happier because this gentleman right here, quite frankly, took too long to get in. Well-deserved honor, Ryan Andreessen, Roger Craig.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same sentiment about a guy like Steve Smith. Steve Smith is kind of who I feel that way about
Torrey
as
Holt,
well.
Reggie Wayne as well.
Torrey Holt, Reggie Wayne, and I'll drop a
Hines Ward too.
I don't know how I agree with Hines Ward, but can I give you a guy that doesn't have, because he didn't play on good enough teams. Played in the same era as Hines Ward, actually has more career receiving yards than Hines Ward. What about a guy that we get on a hidden gem all the time, and Jimmy Smith?
I'm also on the Jimmy Smith train.
Jimmy Smith.
Great.
Yeah, Jimmy Smith won a Super Bowl. Wow, I think his rookie year with Dallas in '92.
Jaguar receiver primarily though.
Yeah. He led the league in '99 in receptions. He had nine different 1,000-yard seasons
With Mark Brunell as his quarterback. It's all full circle, baby. All full circle here in the break room. Let's look at that brand new practice squad. We have a Kayla Colson question. New minis or what's next? The practice squad. Which, by the way, I know it's a double box and a single box, but for $51, you can get a Speed Flex. You know, mini helmets you get for $52, those are worth a few $100. A Speed Flex helmet could be worth close to $1,000. For example, there's a DeMarcus Ware Speed Flex with the Cowboys all-time sack leader inscription. How about that? Two-time leader in sacks, over 100 career, one of the best pass rushers ever, DeMarcus Ware on the Cowboys Speed Flex. That's worth, $800, $900, $1,000, give or take, in that range. You get it for $51 in that single. We got Chase Brown Speed Flex, the Bengals #1 running back on that beautiful, beautiful lid. Former U of I running back, Chase Brown. Sterling Sharp on the Packers Speed Flex. Triple Crown winner, one of 6 guys ever in the Super Bowl era to win a Triple Crown, the great Sterling Sharp. We have ourselves Brian Urlacher on a Flash Authentic. Kayla, Bear fan, one of the greatest Bears of all time. Probably along with Devin Hester, the best Bear of my generation.
Heck yeah.
Beautiful Flash helmet. That's got Kayla's name written all over it. She just won a break. Come in here and get that Brian Urlacher, Kayla. We have a guy that was just in studio. Rob's guy, a big Detroit Piston fan, LaShawn McCoy. What's up, Shady? Beautiful salute to service, probably signed here in the UA studios.
Yeah.
Love LaShawn McCoy, such an awesome personality. We have something we don't see often in the break room. Lynn Swan on that salute to service. That signature is beautiful as a swan for the Hall of Fame wide receiver. Now, here's something extremely rare. The player's not rare at all. We get him a lot. But on this team, this is really rare. Warren Sapp on the Raiders helmet. Not the Bucks, not Miami, the Raiders.
The Raiders.
How about them Raiders for Warren Sapp? We got Earl Campbell, Hall of Fame running back on that classic Houston Oilers authentic. We have this incredible jersey, the Adrian Peterson custom half home, half away jersey. I know we saw this one recently in the break room. It did not disappoint, guys. All day AP. We have a Devontae Adams replica helmet. This is clean. It's I believe this might be the AMP or one of the alternates. The black and yellow, very, very clean Devontae Adams. We do have a Justin Herbert mini, one of the best quarterbacks in football, and also really rare in the break room, Darrelle Revis on the Patriots. Normally a Jet player in this break room, this time a Patriot with that blue visor. Put this guy on an island. One of the best corners of all time, Darrelle Revis. Secondary headliners, we got some running backs, guys. Steven Jackson, one of my favorites as a kid. Hall of Famer Thurman Thomas. And the Swifty running back in Chicago, DeAndre Swift. That is 15 headliners and 30 boxes, guys. So pretty good ratios if you ask me here in the break room. Actually, Rob, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 15 headliners and 30. Best time to get in is early with multiple double ups. For example, you can snag yourself in the NFC North, Sterling Sharp and Brian Urlacher for just a touch over $100. You can snag in the AFC West, Warren Sapp and Justin Herbert. Actually, in the quad break, you can get Peterson, Sharp, and Urlacher all in the NFC North. That's pretty good. NFC East, LaShawn McCoy, DeMarcus Ware double up. So lots of options. Chase Brown could pair with Lynn Swan in the AFC North as well. So the kickoff practice squad break, if I have to guess what's going to be the hottest break the rest of the night, it'll be that. Now, I think what should be the hottest should be either be the multisport or the diamonds personally. Obviously, with that Brett Favre Speed Flex, all authentic helmets. I love this Brett Favre. That's where I would play, Rob. But knowing our customers, I would guess the practice squad will be the hot one tonight. But 3 to go in that diamond double. We got the Brett Favre Speed Flex, and we got the Adrian Peterson Authentic double up in the NFC North. Plus, we got Sterling Sharp as well. Have a great night, Bofa. Enjoy, brother. For the rest of you guys, what do you want to tackle here? Pun intended in the break room.
I have a good one, Ryan. Yeah, obviously I would say the practice squad has to now move itself into first place in terms of priority, and we're already chipping away into it. Again, like you mentioned, 6 spots in the single and that double, but there's no better time than the present to attack a new series. Like, again, I hate to keep making food analogies for you here, but 30 boxes to me screams right out of the oven. You're getting it fresh right out of the oven. You don't want to wait till we go down later in the series because, Common, what happens if you end up, let's say you tune out for the night and you check back tomorrow morning. First of all, you check back tomorrow morning and the entire pie could be gone off the table. It could be completely gone, or
your dog might have eaten it.
Your dog might have eaten it. Whatever might have eaten it. Ronnie Sayer might have eaten it. You don't know. But you come back tomorrow morning, and there's a chance that there's only a couple of boxes left and very few headliners. Right? You don't know what that's left. Take advantage of the fact that you are here right now in the moment, and you see it has its maximum amount of headliners. You heard Common just say that you have a quad possibility as well. And what are the chances that you can end up getting a Speed Flex for just $51 on a single, for example?
Ridiculous.
Hell, the fact that you even go for $204, Common, I was just looking up that Darrelle Revis Speed Flex. If you end up getting a spot in the quad, and one of those 4 items ends up being a Darrelle Revis, he's going for around $1,000. Yeah. That's not even including the blue visor, which would also give that a little bit extra value as well.
That's the retail value of these Speed Flex helmets, usually with the signature and the visor, around $1,000. You might get them a little bit cheaper on eBay, but obviously you run that risk of fake autographs. But, $900, $1,000, that's what these Speed Flexes retail for. Dizzy, I agree about the diamond double. 3 to go. Let's get that done. Good night to Bofa as well. I'm going to give you a real-life concrete example, and I'm going to keep it quick because the practice squad just sold out. But this multi-sport break, we dropped this late last night, and immediately right off the bat, everyone said, I want to see that Manning family photo. Very first box in the series, Manning family photo. It was actually a break we did last Tuesday at it was almost Wednesday. That's how late it was. But we dropped a new series. I think it was a 5th down, actually. And Patrick Mahomes in the very first box.
And Bijan Robinson.
Oh, in the second box.
Yeah.
So these big items could go right away. Don't wait. Don't hesitate, and we are definitely not doing that in the practice squad because that first single is sold out. Single and ready to mingle here. Practice squad. All right, so practice squad, single, go ahead and drop me a box number. And real quick, Hannah Cameron Lee. So you can't reserve numbers early. That way everyone gets an equal chance to call out the box numbers. You got to wait till the host puts it in the chat. I just put it in the chat now. Drop that 17 again if you don't mind, so that you're first. Otherwise, we'll go to the wheel. But you got to drop that 17 again, Hannah Cameron Lee.
And I would also recommend, Cameron, as well, that I know that you become a regular here more and more. I would highly recommend you switching over to Twitch. For whatever reason,
the quickest box calls.
Twitch just ends up being quicker on the feedback, so you can call out faster box calls.
Let's do 17. Perfect. 17 is Gucci. We'll rock and roll here with 17 in the UA Live break room.
Sounds good. I'm going to re-up that single. There's 3 now to go in that double for the practice squad, so...
They get it.
They definitely do.
Jacob Phillips, Michael Doble, William Maynard, and Cameron Lee. We are live on all 3 platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. If one ever goes down, one of the other one's always up. So I know Twitch is a little bit quicker for box calls, but if you're watching the show, viewing experience really isn't any different besides the box calls being a little bit quicker on Twitch. I personally watch on YouTube, but everyone's got their preference. I know typically our highest view count is usually on Twitch, followed by YouTube, followed by Facebook. Right now, for example, we got 20 viewers on Twitch, 6 on YouTube, and 2 on Facebook. So right now, Twitch is carrying the load as far as viewers. I watch on YouTube on my TV, but text using my Twitch. There you go. So Packer fan Trev is watching twice per show. Shout out to Trev.
More Trev, more fun.
That's exactly right. So 7 clicks for the first practice squad box. We got Michael Doble in the NFC North. We got Jacob Phillips in the NFC South. Cameron Lee, NFC East. William Maynard, NFC West. And then Cameron Lee with the entire AFC. So Cameron's like, give me an AFC hit. You'll get a guaranteed W in the AFC for Cameron Lee. All right, guys, good luck. Good luck, good luck, good luck. I think we got ourselves a mini helmet coming up. Ooh, it's an Iowa Hawkeye. AJ Epinesa of the Buffalo Bills, our second Buffalo Bill hit of the night. Terrific defensive player going home to Cameron Lee. That's the AFC East. Any college item, we go with the active NFL team they play on right now. If it's a retired player, we go with the team they played the longest on. For example, I was watching the show earlier. I believe you guys pulled a Frank Gore Miami lid.
We did.
That goes to the Niners. So this one is an active player, currently of the Bills, AJ Epinesa in the break room.
Nice. Very, very nice hit. And again, a guy in Mr. Epinesa who I believe he was hurt for part of this past year, if I remember correctly. And again, he's one of those guys with Buffalo. And I know Buffalo's kind of had some hit and misses with their defense over the past couple of years. But between him and Matt Milano, those guys are the rocks of their defense. So very nice hit.
Michael Doble says, Bills! Michael's that Bills guy. Mr. Mafia here. We are starting with the Bill here in the kickoff single. We're kicking off the kickoff break with the Bill, the very first box of the brand new series, ladies and gents. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it grooving here in the break room. We are 3 to go in that practice squad double. We are making moves there. And we are down to just 3 to go in that diamond double. So I'll drop those links in the chat. Practice squad, 3 spots to go in the double. Diamond, 3 spots to go as well.
If you don't mind just handing me
What's up?
just the Warner and then.
Oh, I got you.
Thank you.
I'll give you Fred. You can't take Kurt, though. Kurt Warner's staying here.
That's
Right here,
That's
right in
without
front of
question.
me.
No
You
doubt.
can't take him, Rob. Here's that practice squad. So practice squad double. Here's that link to make it nice and easy for you guys. That is 3 spots to go. I'll drop the diamond link as well. That's also 3 spots to go in that double box. So diamond, double, 3 spots left. Who's getting these spots? Who's going to rock and roll on these breaks? Let's keep this train moving. Reminder, I have a special surprise for anyone that jumps in that 5th down quad. We'll give you guys a special surprise here tonight in the UA live break room. Who doesn't like a special surprise? I know I do. I like anything special. Let's close that double, says Kayla. Let's do it, Kayla. I couldn't agree more. Let's get that double box out of here, Miss Kayla Colson. Ooh, you have a Ron Dane on Wisconsin, Trev. That's pretty cool. Ron Dane was an awesome running back on Wisconsin. Very, very cool, brother, for sure. Guard Mike Kurt comment. I got him. Rob's a Cardinal fan, but he loves Kurt Warner because he played there. I give you my personal guarantee, Michael. Rob is not going anywhere with this helmet. This bad boy is yours. You won this. So, camera looks good for me. I don't know if your YouTube or your Twitch got blurry for a second. Let me know if anyone else had that. Obviously, personal internet connection occasionally will get blurry. I know on my YouTube I have pulled up, looks very, very clean, the Kurt Warner. So make sure you refresh the channel there, Packer fan Trev. I know it looks clean on my end. I'll show you guys right now. It looks pretty clean. The stream does. But if you're having issues, please let us know as well. Never mind, screen's better. There you go, Packer fan Trev. Yeah, so Trev, YouTube connection, like any internet connection, goes in and out. That might be reliant on your personal internet connection as well. So Sean says looks clean on Twitch. So there you go. Looking clean. Looking very, very clean here in the UA live break room. Having such an awesome time knocking out breaks tonight. Looks fine on YouTube, says Michael. There you go. Yeah, I would say before, if you have any audio or viewing issues, I would refresh the stream, Give it a minute or two. It might be your own personal connection that's causing that problem. Orders flying in right now in the break room. Katie Levetsky, Michael Doble, Michael Baldwin, Jacob Phillips all getting in. You guys are making moves, making things happen here in the break room.
Yes, they are.
3 to go with that practice squad double right now.
Yeah, and a lot of great double up possibilities. Again, 3 to go in that diamond double. Also, would highly recommend you guys looking at that diamond double because, again, we have 3 headliners that are in that NFC North. So, between the combination of Adrian Peterson, Brett Favre, Custom Speed Flex, and Sterling Sharp. Actually, as a matter of fact, comment so you know that I'm doing my research over here. So, again, this is straight from the archives of Rob Hill Research Department. You determine at home how trustworthy you think this is. I looked up Sterling Sharp, Adrian Peterson, Brett Favre, and at the time Jared Goff in our last show to say, hey, get into a quad, get a quad spot for 412, and this is the value that you're getting. So you take Jared Goff out of the equation, and you're still getting anywhere between $2,500 to $2,700 in that ballpark if you landed Favre, Peterson, and Sharp together.
That's not bad.
Now, if you end up landing the 2 headliners in Favre and Peterson combined, you're looking anywhere between $1,900 to $2,100.
It's not bad.
In total value. No, definitely not bad. Especially for $206. Not bad at all.
So here's what I would recommend. If you're a heavy hitter and bougie like myself, I'm a very bougie guy when it comes to the break room. Because
you are.
You guys know, I like helmets. I like the good stuff, the expensive stuff, the better names, the stuff worth more money. So personally, you would not find me playing in mini and jersey breaks because I'm a bougie guy. So if you got the funds, you want to risk it for the best stuff, the diamond's where you head. Extra money, all authentics. You're not getting a mini, you're not getting a jersey, you're not getting a rep. That's my personal recommendation. However, all of us have families to feed. All of us have, kids to tuck in. They got to get their Lunchables, etc., Rob. So if you want a little bit more of a budget break, if I were not playing the expensive breaks, my favorite non-expensive break is by far the practice squad. I know we have minis and jerseys, which are cool and all. The practice squad is so much better, though. Think about this. For the folks that get in that jersey break, $29 in the jersey single. The best jerseys in this series are typically worth $200 to $300 for the best ones, Rob. Not talking about the worst, talking about the best. You could profit about $200 in a jersey single.
Yep.
That's your best case scenario. Now, it is only $22 more to get in the practice squad. The best stuff in here, retail value, usually around $1,000. You might get them a little bit less, but retail value on a Draw Reaver Speed Flex, around $1,000, maybe a couple hundred less. But either way, you could profit $800, $900 in profit in that practice squad. You could only profit around $200 in the jerseys. So there's only $22 more to be in the practice squad single compared to the jersey single. So if you're typically a jersey player, I would upgrade slightly for $22 more and play in the practice squad. So there you go. So and you know what's great, Dizzy? This is why we do the break room for you guys. We think about you guys, the customers, first. Because I'm like Dizzy.
Yeah.
I like authentic helmets. Like I said, I would normally play in the diamonds, the vault, the high-end series. The diamonds is all authentic helmets. If that's your thing, every box that comes out of here is an authentic helmet. You play the diamonds. I'm like Dizzy. That's my thing. So diamonds are for you. Get in there. If you're a jersey player, we have an all-jersey series. Cheaper buy-in, that's for you. Practice squad is a mix of jerseys, minis, authentics, and reps, a mix of everything. If you're a multi-sport fan, you can get Mike Trout cleats worth north of $1,000 in the multi-sport. Kyle Schwarber, Alexander Ovechkin, Patrick Ewing, Allen Iverson. We got the best of all worlds. So we work really hard to provide different series for different people. Because I know, some break rooms, they'll do, I call it high-end and low-end break rooms. They'll offer just authentic helmets, or they'll offer just minis and jerseys. Ultimate Autographs is the premier place where we offer everything. Everything. Minis, jerseys, authentics, replicas, multi-sport. We got everything you might want. Charles Nelson, for example, got in the practice squad. Thank you, Charles.
Thank you, Charles.
6 to go in that single. 3 to go in that double. So you do have the risk of winning a mini or a jersey. Although I'll be honest with you, I mean, you win an Adrian Peterson jersey for 102. Like, this jersey in the practice squad is better than any jersey in the jersey series. So Justin Herbert, for example, not typically in a mini helmet series. That's better than anything in the minis usually. So if you do get a jersey or a mini, it's going to be a pretty big name in that practice squad.
100%. But
we have Adams, Rivas, Brown, Ware, Urlacher, Campbell, McCoy, Swan, Sharp, and Warren Sapp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 full-size helmets in 28 boxes left. I believe Devontae Adams is the only replica. So the other helmets, and Herbert's a mini, but Ware's a flex, Chase Brown's a flex, Sterling Sharp is a flex. We have the Darrelle Revis flex, and of course, Lynn Swan, McCoy, Warren Sapp, Earl Campbell, all authentic helmets. So really good options in that practice squad break. Let's get that done tonight. 2 to go in that double, 6 to go in that single. But I'm with Dizzy. Let's get this diamond done. All authentics, 9 boxes left, 5 headliners left, guys. Adrian Peterson authentic, Ray Lewis Rave authentic, Brett Favre on the custom Speedflex. This is worth around $1,500, give or take, maybe a little bit less, but an awesome lid on the great Brett Favre. Sterling Sharp, James Harrison. I'll put it this way. The and more section in the diamonds usually worth more than the best stuff in the minis, the jerseys, the practice squad. Like, for example, LaShawn McCoy, who's a photoed headliner in the practice squad. He would be in the and more section of the diamonds. Lynn Swan would be the and more section of the diamonds. Sterling Sharp, for example, secondary headliner. Brian Urlacher, Chase Brown, Earl Campbell would all be in the and more section of the diamonds. That's how much better the diamonds are.
Yep.
So, big Pats fan, says Robert. Anyone who hits Revis, let me know if you want to make a trade. And obviously, Robert, you're doing what you should do. If you like a player, you should put that trade offer out there. I do want to warn you, a lot of times when there's trade offers, people will decline them. I'm not saying that won't happen to you. You might get lucky. But we have this very common thing that happens in the room, Rob, where someone says, I'm going to trade for that helmet when it comes out. Let me know. Then the person wins it and they say, no trade. Darrelle Revis, I mean, good luck with that blue visor. I wouldn't trade that helmet personally. That's a must-have. Also, speaking of Robert Chadbourne, we almost never get Darrelle Revis on the Patriots. We get him decent amount on the Jets, almost never on the Patriots. That is one of maybe like 5 Patriots Speedflex Darrelle Revis I've seen in my 5 years here. So you might have to wait a whole year, Robert, for the next Darrelle Revis Patriots Speedflex with that beautiful blue visor. It's one of those simple things in life, Rob. I don't know what like an example would be, like, you know, ketchup on a hot dog to stir the pot. Something that just makes things so much better.
Or if you want it, okay.
So stir in the pot.
Okay.
I say, here's one I'll give you: sour cream on the eggs. Just makes them so much better.
Oh no! Sour cream on the eggs isn't what's gonna.
Blue visor and a Speedflex. That's the prime example in memorabilia. It just makes it so much better. Hot sauce. I don't know what your condiment is.
Okay. No,
it's like the best condiment.
Anything is better. Anything will be better on eggs than mustard, because that's Alex Sneedling's go-to, and
I've never tried it.
We will have arguments all weekend long about that. But in terms of getting that additive on there, and again, like you just mentioned, Darrelle Revis, you've seen it, like it's basically a holiday to get Darrelle Revis on a Speedflex. It's a once a year type of occasion. And I feel the same way. If we got any Bengals fans out there, I know our marketing master and our guy Mike, he's a big Cincinnati Bengals fan. For any Bengals fans out there, we get guys like, again, our common ones are T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, Joe Burrow on rare occasions. But first and foremost, we don't get Chase Brown all that often, let alone on a Speedflex. This is probably the second time I've seen Chase Brown. So if you're a big fan that plays fantasy football, if you're a big fan of the Bengals, this would be extremely appealing to you.
I'm going to give you a list of guys, Rob, that cannot stand Darrelle Revis. You want to hear this list? I'm going to show it to you guys right now. Andre Johnson, 11th all-time in receiving yards against Darrelle Revis in 09, 4 catches, 37 yards.
Oh, boy.
Randy Moss, the second best receiver of all time, 4 catches, 24 yards. Marquise Colston with Drew Brees, 2 catches, 33 yards. Terrell Owens, number 3 all time in yards and touchdowns, 3 catches, 13 yards. The speedy Steve Smith really, really hates Darrelle Revis. 1 catch for 5 yards. Roddy White for the Falcons, 2 catches, 16 yards.
Roddy White.
Reggie Wayne, 3 catches, 33 yards. And here's the worst one. You mentioned Chase Brown, a Bengal player. This is a guy that literally has nightmares of Darrelle Revis every single night he goes to bed.
Don't say Chad Johnson.
Chad Ocho Cinco Johnson.
No.
No catches.
No.
0 yards. He was in an island by himself against Darrelle Revis. Man. So that's in that practice squad, which I'm seeing is closed in that double.
Yes, that's already.
Let's see Revis Island here in the break room.
It's already for you. Hey, I mean, we see it all the time, right? We manifest things all the time in the room. I could see Jill also chiming in. Speaking of a different series, she just got a spot in that diamond double comment. So that is now 2 to go, I believe.
By the way, Bauer getting that diamond double. Brett Favre speed flex, 2 spots to go. Practice squad double number 1. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, guys. Michael Doble, Kayla Colson, Brian Johnson, Jacob Phillips, Michael Baldwin, Eric Zaffron, Alfredo Lachotto, and there he is, Robert Chadbourne. He's like, you know what, Common? You're right. Got to put my shot out there for Darrelle Revis as a Patriot fan.
And what's going on, Fuglin? And he dropped my my lucky number. He said LFG Bob. You know what? You know what my favorite people are in the world? The people that talk about themselves in third person. That's not even their real name.
I do it all the time.
Their alter ego. You hype up your alter ego in third person.
I always talk to myself, let's go King, let's go King. You can do it. King Common, Rob. That's my personal thing I do. So, looking to fill the diamond double. 2 spots to go. Drop that link in, all authentics. 8 and 22 coming up for the practice squad. So, diamond double, 2 spots to go there. Jack Bauer in the house. Kiefer Sutherland. All right.
Used to be me when Radio Rob used to be my alter ego.
Okay. What did we do for the first practice squad break? Was it a single?
That was at Vanessa.
Do you remember the number? I guess it's over here, isn't it?
No, it's just a box.
What box number was it? Because I forgot to take it off. Because I'll update my ticker here.
Find out.
So I know 8 and 22 are coming up.
17.
7 and 17?
No, 17.
17. Okay, perfect. So it'll be 9 to 16, 18 to 21, and then 23 to 30.
8 and 22.
Right?
For that.
Got my favorite number 8 and Emmitt Smith. Mr. 22 coming up. All right, guys. Practice squad double the boxes, double the fun. I'm guessing Bauer closed out that diamond because he said, let's rock. Let's rock. Let's roll, baby. Let's rock and roll here in the break room. Diamond double, 1 to go in that break. Looking for Brett Favre. Still out there on that speed flex.
Shout out to Dwayne Bowen getting it down to 1.
There you go, Dwayne. Dwayne Bowen had the opening comment of the show. Let the games commence. I like that.
Yeah.
That was very, very cool.
Yeah, and he listened to your advice, too.
Brought out the wallet. The games can't commence without the wallet, Rob. Got to have the wallet for the games, no doubt. All right, guys. We got 7 clicks coming up for the practice squad double. 6 and 7. Michael Doble has the NFC North. Right below in the NFC South is Eric Zaffron. We got Robert Chadbourne, NFC East. Brian Johnson, NFC West. Michael Baldwin, AFC North. It is Jacob Phillips, AFC South. Alfredo Lachotto, AFC East. And Kayla Colson in the AFC West. We got 40 people watching across all 3 platforms. Guys, let us know what team you like. Let us know if you have any questions for the new blood. Let us know what you want to break tonight, because we have a lot of people watching the show. Let's keep this party going. Ooh, Rob, we don't get this often in the break room. We don't get this often in the break room, and I like it when we do. Because this is what we throw and catch out there on the gridiron.
Okay.
We have an actual football. A physical football coming out. One of the fastest players of all time. The yards per carry goat. 5.4 yards to carry.
Nice.
Jamal Charles on the Duke Wilson football. Duke Wilson football. Jamal Charles. Kayla Colson Another break for Kayla, another win for the Chief Pro Bowler, the All-Pro, Jamal Charles. Very nice. Very, very nice on the Charles. Alfredo says, Revis would be nice. You did have the spot. There is one more box still to do. Revis Island. So,
you able to hold it up on this maybe?
sure.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to put this up? We can put it up for now. Sure. Something different, Rob. I like it. Jamar Charles, two-time first-team All-Pro, by the way. Terrific running back for the Chiefs. Hannah Cameron Lee got it before. There you go. We don't get the footballs often. Nice little look at something a little different here on JC. He was on that Texas team that beat Reggie Bush and USC in the national title game.
Yeah.
Jamal Charles. Yeah, I believe he was a young guy, maybe freshman, sophomore on that team. Nice hit again, Kayla says, cool guy in Jeep. Very nice hit indeed. Kayla Colson, Mark Brunell, Jamal Charles. Very, very nice, Kayla.
Shockingly, not a headliner.
Was he not even a secondary headliner?
He was not a secondary headliner, especially on a football too. Even more unique.
I like this. It's an awesome, awesome series, guys and gals.
Very nice hit, Kayla.
Keep
Good
it
job.
rolling.
And
Appreciated fire, says Kayla. There you go.
that diamond double closed as well.
Excellent.
Douglas Mulebauer closing that bad boy
Thank you,
out.
Douglas. I know Dwayne saying go Pack go. Makes sense you're in that diamond double with the most popular Packer of all time. Let me know if you feel the same way, Dwayne. Because every Packer fan I talk to, Dom, or like Dom, for example, every Packer fan I talk to, Rob, they will tell me Aaron Rodgers is better, but Brett Favre's my favorite Packer of all time. They love Brett Favre.
Yep.
The Cheeseheads.
I was going to say that's kind of how I introduced that topic. I'll be like, Favre is the most popular, but Rodgers, probably the best quarterback that Green Bay's ever had.
Ooh. Well. There's a couple things I will say in this break room. You guys hear me say this all the time. I'd only play the diamonds. I also say I like the double box breaks because you can win multiple things with one spot. You can't win two things in a single. I'd only play doubles or quads if I hit parlays or something in a week, Rob. So Kayla got a Jamar Charles. It only gets better, Kayla. How about a Justin Herbert mini?
Herbie.
One of the best quarterbacks in football. More passing yards than anybody in the first 5 years of his career. Awesome lid. Got an MVP vote this year as well. Justin Herbert, Kayla Colson, little 2-for-1 right there in the AFC West.
Wow. Great double up, Kayla. And again, is that to quote the great Lou Brown from the movie Major League, you guys win one tomorrow, that's 3 in a row. We call that a winning streak. Third win of the show already.
I love that movie. Nice job there, Kayla, Justin Herbert. I believe third win. I think Kayla's only bought 2 spots tonight. So that's pretty good. That is pretty darn good.
That is defying the odds.
Nice congrats. Rodgers better quarterback for sure. And if you like Rodgers better, go ahead and say it, Dwayne. You can, knock my stats off the board. I just know Packer fans I talk to like Brett Favre better. Herbie fully loaded, says Den. Love to see it, says Bofa. Kayla's on fire. Kayla kicking names. Great draw, says Dwayne. Hannah already looking for a trade. Hannah Cameron Lee. Awesome job. Favre, always best gunslinger. He was. Mulebauer. That's coming up maybe next to Brett Favre because we have a diamond double on the way.
Yeah, I think outside of you and I doing our usual thing, we love and appreciate every piece of memorabilia we get here at Ultimate Autographs, but when the chat is popping off and everybody else is excited for you, that's how you know that you're doing a pretty good job.
Kayla, doing it big here in the break room. Kayla Colson, bear down. She gets it. So diamond double coming up. Diamond double number 5. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. As it stands, we will have 7 diamond boxes left after this. It'll be 1 single, 1 double, and 1 quad. We can always take the quad down based on what happens. Like if a Brett Favre comes out, we'll probably take the quad down, Rob. But as it stands, it'll be 1 more single, 1 more double, 1 more quad. The last 3 breaks of their kind in that awesome series. We got 9 and 21 from Mr. Dizzy. I know Jill was just behind him with 9 and 27, so it'll be 9 and 21. First come, first serve on those box numbers. 9 and 21, ladies and gents. Double the boxes, double the fun here in the UA live break room. I'll trade you, Rob. All authentics, guys, in this series. All fire, to say the least. Kayla says, open to offers for Bear helmets. There you go, Kayla. All right. Joanne down to Douglas. Good luck, guys. Diamond double number 5. 7 times on the way for our spots. Let's have some fun. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, Jill's got that Brett Favre spot in the NFC North. Joanne right below in the NFC South. We got Dwayne Bowen, NFC East. Michael Poulos, NFC West. Douglas Mulbauer, AFC North. Chris Odo, AFC South. Dwayne Bowen, AFC East. And Dwayne Bowen, AFC West. You know what? I'm going to open this one first because I grabbed it first. Rob's about to lose his mind. I'm sorry, buddy. I got the ribbon.
Doesn't count.
21.
False start.
21. False start here in the Diamond Break. Ooh. Man. Another guy that visited the break room here recently. We have the former leading rusher, one of 9 2,000-yard rushers in NFL history. It's Jamal Lewis with the Super Bowl champion inscription on the Raven Authentic.
Nice.
Douglas Mulbauer, closer magic, 1 spot. Spent $200. A Jamal Lewis Authentic, worth over $206, no doubt. Nice job, Douglas. Closer magic on the former Pro Bowl running back for the Ravens, Jamal Lewis. That Super Bowl run, by the way, for the Ravens, Rob, everybody knew they would run the ball with Jamal Lewis. Trent Dilfer wasn't the guy at quarterback. They knew he would run the ball, and they still couldn't stop him. That's how good Jamal Lewis was, and let's be honest, that's how good his offensive line was as well. Jonathan Ogden, a beast on that team. Nice job, Douglas. Deja vu in the break room for Douglas with Jamal Lewis.
Yeah, like you said, close personal friend of Ultimate Autographs was nice enough to join. Was that Dom and Rip or Dom and Frankie, I believe, who it was on air?
I think Frankie was filling in for Rip, so it was Dom and Frankie.
There you go.
Rip was furious that he missed the show.
Yeah,
One day before he was back on vacation, he's like, "You guys got to bring a guest." And I'm like, "Yeah, man. You miss a day at UA, you miss out, right?"
Team Italy teamed up to meet Jamal Lewis, and again, 2003. Joined a very exclusive club of running backs to eclipse over 2,000 yards.
It's pretty good
in a single season. So
pretty impressive.
Hell of a hit for a hidden gem, right? So awesome stuff for Douglas, and better for everybody else in this break, by the way, in a way, because we went into this with 5 headliners and 9 boxes. Now you have a better chance of more headliners and hidden gems.
5 headliners and 8 boxes.
5
now.
and 8, yeah.
And we have a lot of double ups still out there. We have obviously. We can double up James Harrison, Ray Lewis in the AFC North. Got the NFC North, Brett Favre, Adrian Peterson, and Sterling Sharp as options. So, what's up, DG? Daniel Gady.
What's going on, Daniel?
Come on, Favre, says Joe. Give me that Brett Favre.
Shout out to Daniel, by the way, had a very nice ad contest video. He was one of the contestants for it. Looked very, very nice.
I'm doing that tonight or tomorrow. Truth be told, I was about to do it before the show started and I forgot. So I have not looked at them yet, but I will. Looking forward to seeing those ad submissions. I'll show it off real quick here since we're talking about it. Ad contest, guys. Enter the Ultimate Autographs Unboxing Video Challenge for a chance to win a $250 UA gift card. Record yourself opening your memorabilia and send it to marketing@ultimateautographs.com. We'll choose the 3 best entries every month. $250 for first place, second place $100 UA gift card, and third place $50. If you put your dog in it, I will vote for you. I've already copped out, Rob. I've already told him the key to victory. Put your dog in it.
There you go.
Just a hint, Common. There's a puppy in mine.
Right on cue.
Daniel's got my vote already. Daniel, I know I don't like to play favorites normally. I don't like to announce things, but if there's a dog in there, Daniel, I'm voting for you.
And Michael, that should be updated, my friend. That should be, and it is updated.
Okay, perfect. So always hit that refresh button as well. Not sure if you didn't hit that button or whether it wasn't put up, but either way, the refresh button will give you a good look at whether it's in there or not. All right, second box coming up here in the Diamond Double. Second box coming up in the Diamond Double. Ooh. This guy has one of the most fitting nicknames in the history of sports. Because when this guy went on the football field, if you're an opposing defensive lineman, linebacker, safety, cornerback, he would abuse you all day. Run over you, run past you. It's all day. Adrian Peterson
AD.
on the Viking Authentic. The last MVP running back, top 5 all-time, rushing yards, rushing touchdowns, one of the all-time greats. I know Joe was looking for Favre. A pretty good consolation prize, though. Adrian Peterson with the yellow ink. There we go, Jill. Love that right there on Adrian Peterson.
Way to go, Jill. Very, very nice hit. Yeah, like you mentioned, the last MVP winner of the running back position. Everybody's talked about in recent years. Oh, it's a dying breed of a position. Again, guys like Saquon Barkley, James Cook, Devon Achane, Christian McCaffrey, so on and so forth. They've shown the obvious value and worth, but this guy is, in my opinion, respectfully to all those great running backs, this guy was in a class of his own. Him and LaDainian Tomlinson in those 2000s common, who, by the way, we get more than just about anybody else here at UA as well, LaDainian Tomlinson. Again, college at Oklahoma, the pros in Minnesota. His only downfall said he had Christian Ponder as his quarterback.
And what's great about this break is we have two 2,000-yard rushers in this break. Two guys that were the offense. Obviously, Jamal Lewis, Trendo for the quarterback, Adrian Peterson, Christian Ponder the quarterback. These two guys, absolute icons. Awesome break right there for Jill and Douglas. Beauty says Bauer. Thanks, guys, says Jill. Nice bull, Jill. Says Dizzy. Doug's got the fire emojis. Very, very nice on Adrian Peterson. Very, very clean, authentic there for Jill Labovitz. So Brett Favre's still out there. We're down to 7 boxes left. If you want to get in that quad break, it's a 4 and 7 chance at pulling the Brett Favre, by the way. Here's that Brett Favre custom speed flex. Very, very clean right there with the blue and green visor. We have the Ray Lewis Authentic, NFL's all-time tackle leader. You can double up Brett Favre with his receiver, Sterling Sharp. You can double up Ray Lewis with James Harrison. 4 headliners, guys, in 7 boxes. Let's run back those diamonds. That's the break I would be in right now, Rob. I know the practice squad and the jerseys are hot, but I would not leave with the gunslinger out there, Brett Favre, on a custom speed flex. Only 7 boxes left. 3-time MVP. That is worth chasing. 100%. Practice squad single will close, Charles. That's 5 to go. Probably our next break. We got 14 headliners in 27 boxes, 11 of which are photoed. Better than a 50% chance at a headliner. Every single speed flex left, by the way. DeMarcus Ware with the Cowboys all-time sack leader. Like, we talk about the Cowboys' rich history, all-time sack leader.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool for DeMarcus Ware. I love that. I love that inscription. Love the blue visor. That's something we don't get a lot of DeMarcus Ware in the break room. Come and get him. Chase Brown on the Bengals speed flex still out there, guys. Sterling Sharp, the Triple Crown winner on a speed flex. Again, Darrelle Revis. We get him sometimes in the break room, but almost never on the Patriots. That's the Patriot flex on Revis Island. He just might be the best lockdown corner of all time. I mean, Champ Bailey obviously had, more interceptions, more Pro Bowls. For me, Rob, it was Champ Bailey, Darrelle Revis, and Charles Woodson, the 3 best corners I've watched. In no particular order, because those 3 are, pretty close. It's like picking between your 3 kids. Which one do you like better? Do you have a favorite of those 3? Or am I missing someone?
No, I think Darrelle Revis, at his peak, I would probably say. Now, I think you can make a case for each and every position in NFL history. Like, for example,
peak and longevity.
Peak and longevity. I know how much you're a big longevity guy when you factor the totality of somebody's career, but I would say at their absolute best, I don't think there was anyone better than Darrelle Revis. Like, in my opinion, again, everybody could, everybody has their own opinion. Like, for example, for me with the quarterback position, even at his very best, I don't believe that Brady was the greatest quarterback of all time.
You're Mahomes like me.
I'm either Mahomes or Aaron Rodgers at their best was the greatest quarterback that I've ever seen. So, again, everybody has their own opinions on that. Like, for example, Rob Gronkowski, I think, is the ultimate example of that at the tight end position. So I would throw another guy who, ironically, was a Patriot. They weren't teammates.
Ty Law.
But Ty Law, I would also throw into that conversation.
Yeah. So I kind of like... So I go with Champ Bailey because he's got 12 Pro Bowls and most passes defended for a cumulative career. But if we're talking peak of his powers, probably Darrelle Revis. Obviously, Deion Sanders and the jerseys out there as well. That was the era before I kind of started watching football. I actually saw Deion with the Ravens, but it was not the same Deion. I saw Deion in Washington.
With the Ravens.
I didn't really watch the Deion in Atlanta, though. What I call it, the prime Deion. So a lot of good stuff in this break, guys. Get your spots. Let's rock, let's roll here in that practice squad break. 4 to go in the single, 7 to go in the double. Are we running back the diamonds? I'm surprised no one's in yet, Rob.
I mean, if we're considering the Favre and the Sharp are both live and viable, and it's not just that common. I mean,
they're all authentics, Rob.
Not just that common. Also, on top of that, times 2, we got 7 boxes left. We're running out of places for them to hide.
Right?
So,
I'm a little bit. So here's what's up with that 5th down quad. I'm offering up a surprise for the 5th down quad, Mr. Bauer. Honest to goodness, Rob, I'm going to have an honest moment here in the break room. Honesty time. We get so caught up in the Speed Flex helmets. I get it. They're what the pros wear. But as far as your man cave, the authentic helmets, and I'll give you an example here, display the same as the Speed Flex, other than the bar. And we have 3 of the all-time greats: Brett Favre, Terry Bradshaw, Adrian Peterson. That break should sell out. I mean, look at these. Look at them next to each other. You can barely tell the difference, Rob, between the Speed Flex and the authentic. They display the same. The Speed Flex usually is worth about $400 more than the authentic. So for retail sales value, I get why you want the Speed Flex.
Yeah.
But if you're a true collector worried about your man cave, people don't look at your helmets and start opening up like, oh, that's a Speed Flex. That's an authentic. How dare you?
Flip it up.
Flip it up.
Show me.
No one does that.
Show me under the hood.
So, Mr. Bauer, the 5th down break has the best odds to win. A 1 in 5 chance to win for every spot you buy. That break is 3 spots to go in the quad. If you jump in this break right now, you're going to have a surprise coming your way.
Yes.
Part of the Ultimate Autograph secret menu. Surprise for closing the mini BOFA was $8 in store credit. Did you send that out, Rob?
Yeah, the store credit should be out there.
$8 in store credit BOFA for closing out the minis, because it's my favorite number, 8.
Should be in there.
So 5th down, we get that quad closed up. You get some bonus money back, some bonus surprises, and it's a chase wheel spin. But to be honest with you, I hate that we even have to offer up something, because we have, Terry Bradshaw. This name alone, forget the Brett Favre and Adrian Peterson. We get these guys a lot in the break room. I get it. Terry Bradshaw.
TB12.
We almost never get the OG TB12, a Lunar Authentic, the Black Ink, the beautiful signature, a 4-time Super Bowl champion, one of the greatest of all time, Terry Bradshaw. This is definitely worth of getting. Yeah, Rob will look for you, Mr. Neubauer.
Yeah, I got you, my man.
I think he's trying to see if he's in that 5th down or other breaks.
For the 5th down series in particular? Yes, sir. Okay, so checking through that 5th down series here.
Quad.
What we got available, let's take a look here. You are one of the 2 people in that quad break.
Okay.
You and Gregory Davis.
Okay, so the Emmitt Smith helmet, Rob, do you know who won it? That was the last show, right? Or was that earlier today?
That was in the earlier show. That Emmitt Smith was won by, because you're correct, Common. That was in the earlier show. That was Tristan Yanef. That and Adrian Peterson actually both went back-to-back in that in the multi-sport mixer. Matthew Davis won the Adrian Peterson custom speed flex from earlier, and then Emmitt Smith won this. So in case you want to go back and watch, I know a lot of people do. That was about 45 minutes into the 3 o'clock show.
Okay. So if this fifth down, so I even offered up something earlier tonight.
Yes, you did.
Besides the bonus surprise and it being the Chase Wheel Spin and it's Terry Bradshaw, Brett Favre, Adrian Peterson, authentic helmets, that's going to be a new series dropping when that closes. We got a brand new series. I even said, Rob, we pull all 3 of these names, we'll drop a new series. So I just say the fifth down quad goes and all 3 of these get hit in that quad.
Yeah.
Then we'll drop a new series even before it closes. So how about that? So I'd get in that fifth down break if I were you guys. It is typically a fan favorite. Again, I get no speed flexes, but it's Brett Favre, Terry Bradshaw, Adrian Peterson. So a little bit of a surprise in there. And to be honest with you, Rob, as soon as we knock out that quad, we're going to know where we stand. It'll be 2 boxes left.
Yeah.
So that fifth down series, as soon as those 3 spots get taken, the break is as good as gone. So, again, giving you guys ultimate autograph secret menu for jumping in that quad. Secret menu offer. Anyone that gets in will get a bonus surprise. You will win something no matter what. Whether it's an item or money or something, you'll get something no matter what. So, hopefully that makes sense. Practice squad break is coming up. 2 spots to go in that single. $51 a spot. Jersey break is coming up. 3 spots to go in the double. That is $58 a spot. So we're on the precipice of closing out some breaks. Get your spots. Let's rock. Let's roll. Let's rock and roll. It is 8 o'clock. We're doing the referral giveaway for the Jared Goff Authentic, by the way.
Coming up.
So 8 p.m. Central Time, we'll do that giveaway. Not the Speed Flex that we have in front of me. It's going to be a standard authentic as part of our Refer a Friend program giveaway. So 37 eyeballs across all 3 platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Here's that live break page link. Come and get your spots, ladies and gents, for these awesome autographed breaks. I'm going to make a prediction, Rob, because we've been talking about it all the time. We talk about Beetlejuicing. I'm calling Darrelle Revis coming out next. This helmet right here, this beautiful Patriot Speed Flex with the blue visor, 2 spots to go. That lid is worth close to $1,000 in value. You get it for $51. That's about 20 times the retail value, Rob. That's my prediction. Babe Ruthing this thing. Darrelle Revis Speed Flex is next.
All right, I like where your head is at. I'll drop in one myself. I think just because of how I did mention him earlier, and I'm really big on this guy having he had a lot of hype going into this year, but I think he's going to have a bounce back year. I'm going to give a shout out to my Canadian boy up there, up north, and Chase Brown.
Okay.
Chase Brown, I think, is going to be a very, very underrated hit. I just love the classic Bengals look on that helmet. Jet black visor for me is like how you feel about the blue visor. So that and red visors are kind of like my 1A, 1B.
I do like the red visor too.
And again, we're talking about Speed Flexes, guys, for $51.
Not bad.
Common and I can have signatures on that, and that would be worth well more than $51.
100%. It might make it worth less than what it would be worth otherwise, but still worth a lot more than 51. I want that helmet, says Charles. Rob does not work Mondays, not that I know of. We got plenty of breeze, Mike Winning Wilcox, Giants, Mauricio Karake. Not a guy we get in the break room, Bofa, because we get the all-pros, the Pro Bowlers, only the best of the best here at UA.
Zero scrub policy. Sorry, Bobby Okereke, you are a talented young man, but
not for this break room.
Not talented enough for the break room, unfortunately.
And nobody wants to find out they're surprised in that fifth down, by the way. 3 to go in that quad, folks. Let's get that done. By the way, the single fifth down, also with the Favre and Bradshaw, not a bad option.
Yeah.
So let's keep these breaks moving. 1 to go in that practice squad. We talking about practice, not the game. We're talking about practice here in the UA Live break room. As we are moving through the breaks, absolutely cruising here in the UA Live break room. There you go. All right, well, that's fine, Doug. No requests because Rob won't be here. Rob, I heard the 3 number 1 fans you have are your mom, your girlfriend, and Doug Scooter. That's the fan club. Rob Hill fan club.
I'm very, very blessed with those being my top 3, honestly.
Not bad.
And you know what? If you asked me that before you determined the list for me, I would have copy and pasted it the exact same way.
Exact same way.
Love my guy Fuglin.
I do work on Mondays, Doug. Monday night, 6 p.m. Monday night. Charles, what helmet do you want? I think Charles wants the Darrell Revis Speed Flex there. Hannah Cameron Lee. Looking for Revis Island. I think that's the one he was talking about.
We are 1 to go on that practice squad single, by the way.
Okay, let's do it.
So let's take a look here.
Who's going to close it up? $51 for a Speed Flex. That is what I call highway robbery, ladies and gents.
And Justin Kesting closing that out. So thank you, Justin.
Ooh, Doug will have a request for me on March 23rd. All right. I get the request in.
Put that in your calendar.
I need some time to prepare. 20 days. I need some time, Rob. I need some time to prepare here in the break room.
There you go. Put on your best Charlie Batch jersey.
So Doug, I honestly don't have any Pittsburgh stuff, my man. But as much as I love you, obviously everyone will make a request. I'll tell you what, if you can send me a jersey in 4 or 5XL or a hat Steelers or anything Steelers you want to send me, brother, I will wear it on the air as long as you send it to me or send it to the UA address. Because I don't have any Steelers stuff personally. I will not be buying any Steelers stuff for the occasion, Rob. But if Doug wants to send them in, I'm happy to wear a Steeler hat or something as long as he sends it to Ultimate Autographs.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, Fuglin, I can go back and dig up my
Yeah, I'm not going to buy a hat, unfortunately, Doug. If you want to buy the hat for me, though, I'm more than happy to wear it.
He said, man, how many Dougs are in this chat?
Got a lot of Dougs.
Got a lot of Dougs.
It's Doug life.
Yeah, Fugi, on the week of your birthday, I'll give you a shout out, see if I can dig anything up Steelers related. So
you might have something Steelers. I don't.
I would have to. I have a really old Heinz Ward jersey that I have to find.
Ooh, Bauer's gonna send me a Judge jersey. There you go.
Oh my God.
Preferably 5XL, 4XL would fit. It might be a little tidy, but make sure it's not a 2XL. Practice squad single number 2. Go ahead and drop me a box number. We're having a debate yesterday, and Bauer and I were on the same side. Robbie Lopez was going against us.
Which was?
Debate was Aaron Judge versus Cal Raleigh for the MVP. I was on Team Judge because the batting average was way higher.
Interesting.
Robbie was on the Cal Raleigh MVP train.
I would also. Judge had the better year, but again, it's not just most talented, it's most impactful, and I always think relative to expectation should matter. And plus, Cal Raleigh not only broke the single season catching record, he shattered it.
Yeah.
So that, and he's a Gold Glove defender as compared to Aaron Judge.
You're gonna make an enemy of Bauer.
I'm gonna say I would, and again, I think Judge. I'm totally fine with it. They both have cases, of course. I think that Cal Raleigh and of course Seattle winning their division as well really factors into it. So
fair.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why it's a debate.
Yeah.
For me, it was the WAR and the batting average, but both guys obviously are fantastic.
Here comes the Mariners fan chiming in.
Of course. Let's do box 26 for the practice squad. Oh, how about I would wear that? Yes. You send that, I would wear that. You'll send a actual Judge's gown in 5XL. I will wear that on the air, 100%. You send it, I will wear it, 100%. So, Bofa will be a master debater all day. All right, well, tell you what. I keep the long debates to items in the break room. When we got Cal Raleigh, Aaron Judge back in the room, we'll open up that debate for sure, Bofa. The debate I want to know, guys, who is a all-time better football player? Brett Favre or Ray Lewis? That's what I want to know. Brett Favre, speed flex. Yeah, he was in the room. That's why we had the debate last night, Bofa. He got pulled already, though, so not in the room currently. So we're going to revisit the Judge Raleigh debate when they're back in the break room. But I want to know, Brett Favre or Ray Lewis, better football career? Because Brett Favre, 3-time MVP, a quarterback. Ray Lewis, NFL's all-time tackle leader. So Favre or Lewis, holler at me, ladies and gents, on those two. Afraid of going Brett Favre. There we go. It'll be there in 2 hours. Got you the white wig and the gavel. What did I volunteer for? Oh, boy. I'll wear it. I'll wear it, man. Look, if our customers take enough time out of their lives to order something and put money into it, I will wear it. I won't pay for it myself, though. So if you want me to wear something, you got to pay for it yourself, right?
Oh, that is a...
that's pretty cool.
That's an amazing gesture, I will say that.
I cannot wait. Cannot wait to see it. Santonio Holmes.
I'm holding you to
not
that.
Really? And I'm guessing that he doesn't sign, Doug. I'm guessing that's probably why we don't get him. Obviously, not every athlete signs here in the room. 7 times, Michael Wilcox, Mr. Mooning in the NFC North. NFC South is Brian Johnson, Jill Lobovitz, NFC East, Charles Nelson, NFC West, Michael Doughboy, AFC North, Alfredo Lashoto, AFC South, Justin Kesting, AFC East, Robert Chadbourne, AFC West.
Semi-interested.
All right.
There you go. There you go.
All right, man. I'm going to find your email, and I'll email it to you, my man, and I'll get that to you.
Your time to shine.
That's awesome. Let me double check it for Google. Google might not have our new address on there. Let's see. I don't know if it even has the address on there. All right, I'll send you the address after the show, Bauer, on email, my man. I'll look you up on email. I'll shoot you an email. And sounds like I'll be wearing a judge gavel and wig and gown and everything. I am so excited, Rob. Just beaming with excitement. I'll say that.
You asked for it.
Right? There you go. Visit us when you can, Doug. Obviously, family first, my man. But you are, welcome to visit when you can, my man. All right, we have a guy that had a really, really solid season. For much of the year, was top 5 in rushing yards. Finished top 10 in the league in rush yards. It's Javonte Williams.
Let's go.
On the custom Cowboy jersey.
Nice.
Jill Lobovitz likes the Cowboys. How about this, Jill? Another win for you in the break room. You are taking home the Javonte Williams. Very, very nice on Javonte. Well, we have some incredible baseball stuff right now, Doug. We're going to probably have an all-baseball break for opening day, so stay tuned for that. But right now in the break room, we have one of the all-time great baseball items we've had. We have cleats that are valued at over $1,000. It's Mike Trout autographed cleats. These will be in a box that says a piece of paper that says, "Congrats, you've won the Trout cleats." That's what they look like. Over $1,000 value. Mike Trout in that multi-sport right now. We also have Kyle Schwarber, one of the best power hitters in the game, on the licensed jersey. And we got ourselves Jacob deGrom, one of baseball's best pitchers. So plenty of baseball in that multi-sport. Come and get it. Come and get it. We also had Cal Raleigh and Barry Bonds in that break, but those got pulled. All rise for the Honorable Judge Common presiding. Thank you. That will be so much to look forward to. So, if you want baseball, we got baseball right now in the multi-sport.
Yeah.
No time like the present, and I'm going to give these guys a little secret. Whenever we drop an all-baseball break, it will be priced cheaper than the multi-sport break. However, Rob, I'm not going to say for sure, but most likely there will be nothing better in that break than the Mike Trout cleats. So if you want the best baseball stuff, it's right here, right now, tonight, Mr. Bauer, in that multi-sport break. Because those Mike Trout cleats, again, I showed this off earlier. So on Fanatics.com, these are a little bit different than ours, but the single cleat was $1,200 retail value. Ours has 2 cleats.
Yeah.
There was a separate 2-cleat one that was going for over $2,400 of Mike Trout. That's a red cleat. So those are a little bit cooler. So I don't know exactly what ours are worth, but I'm going to say north of $1,000 is very, very comfortable on those Mike Trout cleats. Trout's not a Yankee yet. I don't know if he will be a Yankee. They probably would have wanted him 5 years ago. Maybe not anymore, the Yankees. Doug's a Yankee fan, by the way. So that's why he's asking.
Yeah, no, that's going to be one of my toughest, something that I do every year. Me and my dad, we actually take a future together and try to figure out who our division winners are going to be. Last year was the first time in our 5 years of doing it where we got every single division winner right. So we actually ended up doing that together. So
That's awesome.
yeah, it's but
I got the Yankees winning the AL East. That's my pick, Rob. You're welcome, Doug. Because now I'm a Yankee guy because I'm wearing the Aaron Judge outfit, so I'm picking the Yankees to win.
yeah,
the AL East.
I'm kind of leaning. I mean, again,
I do like the Blue Jays though; they're good too.
I do like the Jays. I mean, hell, the Orioles might have the best lineup in that division. Boston's pitching I really, really like.
It's a good division.
It's a great division.
Maybe the best in
and
baseball.
And then Tampa Bay is never a pushover.
Would agree, but we definitely like to overspend for hurt outfielders. There you go. My favorite Yankee outfielder is between Bernie Williams and Paul O'Neill. Can't decide my favorite. Those are my two favorite Yankee outfielders.
Two retired Yankees.
That's right. That's what I call the common childhood. Can you give me that golf next year? We'll do that giveaway now. It's 8 o'clock on the dot. I looked up. I'm like, it's 8 o'clock.
It's that time, right about that time.
All right, DG, we'll look real quick. I'll have Rob help me out on that ticker. After we do the giveaway, my man, we'll double check that diamond ticker, DG. All right, so we have our Refer a Friend giveaway, which is a Jared Goff Authentic. Refer a Friend giveaway for the Jared Goff. Now, burn, baby, burn. By the way, we've had him in the break room. Bernie Williams, now, in all likelihood, probably not in this series. But we've had him in the room probably about 4 or 5 times in my 5 years here.
Nice.
Bernie Williams would be an Anmore hit. He's not good enough to be a headliner in the break room. That's how good the Anmore section is.
Yeah.
But back to business for the giveaway. And this is for our Jared Goff Authentic for the giveaway, guys. So as you will find, we can have multiple people have multiple spots. For example, I see Jose Santiago's got a couple. Jacob Phillips has 3. Christopher Jones has 2. Ambrosio Sabella has 3. Joshua Coates has 3 as well. So we're going 7 clicks. Top name takes home the Jared Goff Authentic, part of our Refer a Friend giveaway for this month. Just giving away stuff, Rob. Come on, we're too nice to you guys. Jay Buhner, that's a good one. A former
Buhner.
Mariner. That's why Bofa likes him, a Mariner and a Yankee.
Yeah.
Makes sense. 7 clicks. It's Christopher Jones. Chris Jones. Congrats, my man. You are taking home the Jared Goff Authentic, part of our Refer a Friend giveaway. Woo-hoo. Christopher Jones in the house. So we'll go with, I'll have you write it up, Rob, if you want to Google his last order number.
Yeah.
And I don't know where I put the box with the golf, but we can put it off to the side at least for now.
I'm assuming it's that one down there.
Oh, that's it right there.
Is that it?
So if you want to put it in there, and we'll put it on the top of the box with the post-it note. So very, very nice on our Refer a Friend giveaway. Congratulations, guys. Nicely done. Jared Goff. And that's something we offer every month. They have not revealed, at least not to me yet, what the Refer a Friend prize is for this month. But I know for a fact you can refer your friends. You'll be on the March list for the giveaway, which is underway already, guys. I mean, what other company gives out free stuff, man? That's nice. We are good to you guys. Here's the other Jared Goff we've pulled tonight on the awesome Speed Flex with the blue visor. It's been a Lions kind of night in the break room with Jared Goff. I think, Rob, we have another practice squad. No, we don't. That's 6 to go on the double.
Jersey double was down to 1.
Jersey double's down to 0.
Is it Christopher Jones?
Yeah, Christopher Jones.
Christopher Jones.
Can you do me a favor? DG brought it up. Let's double check that diamond ticker.
I got you. Do you want to write up the ticket for Christopher?
Well, I don't know. I was going to say if you can use his last order number. Oh, you want me to write it up?
I got it. I got the last order number.
So Christopher Jones.
290.
1 second. Christopher Jones. 290
757.
757. Yeah. Jared Goff. I'm guessing it's 9 and 21 that I didn't get off, but if you want to give me all the numbers.
Yes, 7, 14.
There's no 1?
Oh, there is 1. Yeah, sorry. 1, 7, 14.
I don't know where 7 went. 1, 7, 14.
23, 27.
So no 21?
No.
23, 27.
29 and 30.
Okay, so ticker's updated for the diamonds. We are down to 7 boxes left, guys. Those are the final 7 boxes that include the Brett Favre Speed Flex. So those are the spots. That diamond single, by the way, down to 4 to go. So we are really, really close on that diamond single.
Get that jersey.
You know what,
down.
Rob? Let's do this for now because no one's in yet. Why don't we put the quad at 0 to go? Because I don't want to, I don't want to have the issue we had in the 5th down. We can always put it back up if they ask. But now that we did pull the Peterson, or that we pulled the Goff, there's a little bit less of a triple up option. We'll put the quad down for now. We can always put it back up if you guys want. We'll put the diamond quad down to 0 for now, though, so we don't have that oversell issue or the issue of, we pull the far flex, we're in the quad, and we feel stuck. We'll go ahead and take that down for now.
Sounds good. That is now updated.
So Adam West was hoping for it. There you go, Adam. Hope is a powerful thing in the break room. Hoping couldn't quite get it, though, on that giveaway item. So jersey did sell out. We have the double coming up. We got Eddie Lawrence, Michael Doble. We got Chris Burt, Katie Levetsky, Chris Lingen, Eric Linnell, Joe Barra, and Todd Palmer. So jersey double coming up. Number 5. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, ladies and gents. First come, first serve for Los Jerseys.
Joe Palma.
Who's got them, guys? Who's got the box numbers?
What was your Brandon Miller? I know you said you're a big Brandon Miller guy going into the night.
It's not gonna hit.
Okay.
But that's okay. The under in the Cavs game looks good, so that's okay.
Oh, I know your strategies. Yes. I know your strategy. I don't even have to ask what it is. I know what it is.
No, Miller is not gonna hit.
5 and 22.
He actually has 5 fouls. That's why he's at. So I need 23. He's got 17. Rob, it's possible, but not looking good.
5 and 22.
5 and 22. Thank you, Todd. Appreciate you, brother, for the jerseys. Oh, well, then maybe he'll get it because he'll have to shoot the ball. All right. Appreciate you, Todd. Todd, like Bofa's a Seahawk fan. So, the Diamond Quad we just took down, my man. No one was in the Diamond Quad. That was 8 out of 8 spots to go. If you were in a previous quad, it would have happened. But the Diamond, once the break closes, you either win or you lose. For example, in the Diamond Double, Dwayne, you had the NFC East and you had the AFC East and AFC West. You did not win, my man. So if you want to get back in the Diamond Double, you got to rebuy back in. So when the break closes, your spots are gone. You want to jump in the next break, you got to rebuy in again. You don't get to keep your spots for the whole series. If that were the case, Rob, we'd be out of business like years ago. So you got to be right back in
like that
to the next one, Dwayne. All right, jersey double coming up. 3 to go in that Diamond single, by the way. So that is getting really, really close in that single.
Keep it going, y'all. Keep it going.
Looking for that Darnold. Let's go Hawks, says Todd. We got the Super Bowl champion Sam Darnold available in that Seahawks jersey. Sam, I am Darnold. No longer seeing ghosts, just seeing rings, baby. Sam Darnold. How about that? That's an upgrade, right?
Yeah. Oh, big time. I mean, I think a documentary is going to be made about him one day.
Right? Very talented quarterback out of USC, now delivering on that promise. 7 times, guys, for our spots. Good luck. 6 and 7. We got Chris Lingen up top of the NFC North. Right below in the NFC South is Eric Linnell. NFC East is Michael Doble. Todd Palmer looking for the Darnold. Got the spot at NFC West. Chris Burt, AFC North. Katie Levetsky, AFC South. Eddie Lawrence, AFC East. And Joe Barra in the AFC West. You got 5 and 22. Joe Flacco and Emmitt Smith box numbers. We got one of my favorite players coming out next. One of my all-time favorite players. My favorite fullback of all time. It's the A-Train, Mike Allstott.
Nice.
When I get bored, Rob, a lot of folks, play video games. I don't know what people do when they're bored. But when I'm bored, I go to YouTube. I look out old Mike Allstott videos of him trucking people over 900 rushing yards in a season. An awesome fullback. That beautiful blue Bucks jersey. NFC South. Beckett QR code. Eric Linnell, Mike Allstott. I have done that a couple times. So.
Truck people?
So, Dwayne, you might have bought it in Diamond Single, my man. What's your order number, brother? If you have an order number, we can look you up. Dwayne, let us know your order number, brother. You probably are in the Diamond Single.
He is in the Diamond Single. He bought all 4 spots in that Diamond Single.
Actually, another person bought in there, so it's now 3 to go.
Okay.
So
there you
Dwayne,
go.
you're in the Diamond Single, my man.
Even better.
That break has not happened yet. All we did was take down the quad version of the break.
Yes.
We do have the single version up. Your 4 spots are not going anywhere. Those spots will be seen when that break sells out. Now, we're going to at least 9:30 tonight. If it's busy, could be 10, could be 11, depending on how much you guys order, but it would be at least another hour and 20 minutes, Rob. 3 spots to go, hour and 20 minutes. I could say with almost 100% certainty, Dwayne, your break will happen before we go tonight. Almost 100% sure. Best part of Sam's story is that his grandpappy was the Marlboro Man. Did not know that. That's pretty cool. Halfway there, let's go Hawks, says Todd. Would you have one more box coming up? This is a double box break, of course. Yeah, so Dwayne, we don't take your spots, brother. We just took the quad down. Sorry, guys, my bad. Too much going on. LOL, apologies.
You're
no
good.
need to apologize, brother. Any questions here, we're more than happy to answer. No need to apologize. You were good. I get it gets confusing sometimes. We have a single, double, and quad. We offer up all options for you guys at all price points. Why, Rob? Because we love you guys. That's why. Pretty simple.
Yep. And again, the only reason why we make audibles in these types of situations is, again, we want to put you guys, like Common said, in the best positions as possible for something like this. Because, again, the last thing that we want to have happen is if, for example, now if we get a collection of people that do want to play in the Diamond Quad, obviously more the merrier. That's what we would prefer, right? We want to get out as many breaks as possible, but we don't want to have a situation where we have one person that's stuck in that Diamond Quad while the singles and doubles move, and then that can create some headaches and controversy down the road. So we want to obviously put everybody in the direction of where the break is starting to go to.
Amen.
Especially towards the end of a series.
Amen. Imagine if you buy in that quad, the Brett Favre comes out, then you ask for a refund. Our policies, you don't get refunds on spots, and then we have to make you wait 3-4 days. We don't want to do that to you guys. That's why we took the quad down for now. Appreciate it, says Dwayne. No problem, Dwayne. You are very, very welcome, brother, for sure. In the rare event where we take down a series where someone did buy in, Rob, it's pretty rare, but it happens once in a while. We will then refund you. That's what we will do.
Correct.
We wouldn't just take your money. We would refund your break spot. It would go back to your credit card if we end up refunding a break. All right, one more box coming up for the jerseys. We got 22 out of 30 here in the Gridiron Jersey Series. For sure to keep people happy and not co-placket? That's a fancy word. Complacent, maybe he means?
Complacent.
I'm guessing he means complacent.
When you said co-placket, I thought you short-circuited. I wasn't so sure.
Co-placket? I'm like, what does that mean?
I thought that was a new person that bought into the break.
All right, Joe, we got Natron Means, the former Pro Bowl running back for the, at the time, San Diego Chargers. Really good back in the early, mid-90s. Everyone's favorite jersey, the powder blue.
Ooh-wee.
Natron Means, the mean machine. Very, very nice on Joe Barra. He actually meant complicated, not complacent. Complicated. Yeah. We try to make this process as uncomplicated as possible. I will say full disclosure, Dwayne, Rob, you could probably back me on this. When I first started working here, it took me about 2 to 3 weeks to really, really understand everything that's going on. So if you ever have any questions at all whatsoever, my mom's told me it's confusing. I don't want to watch, so I get what people think. We are more than happy to answer any questions. Rob and I will happily answer any questions you have. I'm not going to say there's no such thing as a dumb question, but there's very, very few dumb questions out there. As soon as I say that, I know what's going to happen. Someone will ask a dumb question. But ask away.
Well, one of my favorite sayings that my mom always used to say was, the only dumb question you have is the one that stays inside of your head. So I always like to apply that to the break room. And it's true. Because again, sometimes there can be something that's like lost in translation, or again, it could be something as simple as, what break am I in? I just bought into something, don't know which one I bought into. Again, those things just happen to occur. And like you said, Common's a fast learner. He said he got up to speed in 2 to 3 weeks. It took me 2 to 3 months.
Yeah.
So,
maybe fully up to speed 2 months.
Fully up to speed. Yeah.
Up to speed enough 2 to 3 weeks.
I knew what was going on the second I walked in, but for me to actually put pen to paper, definitely about 2 to 3 months.
By the way, Mr. Bauer, it's actually pretty easy. So I'll drop our link to our break page, ultimateautographs.com. Make it easy for you, my man. Here's that link. And if you scroll through our website, you will find out, for example, it says spots left. So most of our breaks are 8-spot breaks, right?
Yes.
The diamonds, for example, have 3 out of 8 spots left. So the 3 out of 8, you see, which is now 2 out of 8, by the way, is how many spots are left. Not how many spots are taken, how many spots are left to fill the break. So usually if it says, 3 or 4 spots, halfway there or more, the break fills pretty quickly. So 2 out of 8 left in the diamonds, for example. We have in the practice squad double 6 out of 8 spots left. So hopefully that makes sense, my man. That's how it works. You can always go to ultimateautographs.com and refresh yourself. Now, when we're not super swamped, Rob, I'm happy to look it up and let you guys know. But full disclosure, occasionally things get super busy. We're like 7, 8 breaks behind. I don't even have time to breathe. So if you ever want to know for yourself, just go to ultimateautographs.com, hit that refresh button, and it's going to let you know exactly where we land on our breaks here in the UA Live Break Room. The refresh button is your friend. Let me say that again. The refresh button is your friend, ladies and gents.
Oh, yes, it is. And I'm refreshing over on our break page very often right now because we are 2 spots away from that diamond single from going. And again, anytime that we have, again, more headliners than non-headliners, or the hidden gems as we like to call them, it's a series that I expect to be breaking down the door for. And I am definitely expecting, now I'm kind of surprised, as you are, I'm sure as well, that nobody's bought into the double for the diamond because we have that Sterling Sharp and custom Brett Favre Speed Flex. The Brett Favre custom is obviously the #1 helmet I think people would be chasing in that series. And the situation, Common, where when this single goes, which it's going to.
It just did.
If it happened to, well, there you go. We just manifested that. So once this happens, and let's say in the off chance that it's a hidden gem, we'll have a 4 and 6 chance of, Sterling Sharp and Brett Favre coming out together.
Let's go.
So
let's do it. Last one before I
out.
see Common in the judge's gear. There we go. Well, it's not going to arrive that quickly. I'm not going to put it on tonight, but I like it. I will wear that judge's gear, Mr. Bauer. No doubt. Just for you, my man. Diamond single, go ahead and drop me a box number. I've been known to wear a Santa costume on the show. That did happen, Rob. Actually, you wore a costume for Halloween.
Yeah, I wore my, well, I actually wear it to bed every night too. It's my moo outfit that I got. It's my cow outfit.
I like it.
Dude, it's extremely, I've never been so comfortable on air like I was that day.
Like it.
It was nice, man. It was very, very, very nice.
We had on Christmas Eve, probably Robbie would be on this list with Rip and I as well, probably even ahead of us, to be honest. But I think you would be on near the top of that list. But we had, me and Rip were on the Christmas Eve show on the AM portion, and we were, along with Robbie, the most likely guys to dress up for Christmas Eve.
I would agree with that.
Then we had Dom and Steven on the Christmas Eve night show, the 2 least likely guys to dress up. So we had flair in the morning. The guys did not have flair at night. But that's okay. Each one's got their own thing they like to do, right? We love all our guys here at UA.
Leprechaun can work next week, too. Funny that Douglas mentions that. I'll actually be in Dublin for St. Patrick's Day, so there you go.
That's right.
Yeah.
All the ships are covered, right? Did I forget to check?
All of them are covered.
I know Hayden's working a bunch.
All of them are covered. Chinmay,
Okay.
Hayden, I think Tim chipped in. So
Okay.
they're all
Cool.
covered.
Let's do box 23. Box 23. Speaking of St. Patrick's Day, I did dig into one of my favorite seasonal favorites last night for the first time this season. Shamrock Shake at McDonald's.
Oh yeah.
And that was my first one of the season. It was delicious. I will say.
This is becoming uncanny when we talk about food on Tuesdays between you and I. That was my lunch today, not a A couple of snack wraps.
Ooh, nice.
Found my way.
Nice.
I can't resist snack
Those are
wraps.
good.
They're too good.
All right, authentic helmet coming up. Even better than a snack wrap or a Shamrock Shake. Full-size authentic helmets of legends. Unlike food goes in one stomach, out the other. In this break room, these helmets you can keep forever, man. Mementos, pieces of football, memorabilia history you can keep for the rest of your lives. We got Dwayne Bowen, Joe Labovitz, Tom Kaz, and Douglas Mulbauer in here. 7 times on the way with the Brett Favre Speed Flex. Still lurking, ladies and gents. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, Dwayne Bowen, you got that Favre spot, NFC North, also the Sterling Sharp spot. Dwayne has the NFC South and NFC East. Tom Kaz, NFC West. Douglas Mulbauer, you got the Ray Lewis spot and the James Harrison spot in the AFC North. Dwayne Bowen, AFC South. Douglas Mulbauer, AFC East. And Joe Labovitz in the AFC West. Authentic helmet coming up. This is my personal favorite series, the Diamonds. By the way, I know we've had a lot of cool specialty series, Rob, but you always remember your first. The first really cool series in UA history was the Diamonds, and it's stood the test of time, no doubt about it. Doesn't get quite the love as it used to, but it's special. It's always special. Only authentic helmets, no scrub policy in the Diamonds. Here we go. Here we go. All rise. This is going home to the AFC North, Douglas. One of the best. Close your eyes. Close your eyes, Rob Hill, Cardinal fan. It is James Harrison on the Steeler Authentic. Former Defensive Player of the Year, multi-time Pro Bowler, Super Bowl champion. Maybe the most clutch defensive play of all time. Beautiful, beautiful lid right there, Douglas. James Harrison.
Boo that man. No, with all due respect to James Harrison, like, again, it's very easy in sports to root for somebody, but I'm gonna go to a different sport here to give you a great comparison.
Baseball.
You know me so well. One of my all-time favorite quotes from any player was Curt Schilling when talking about that rivalry against the New York Yankees. He said, "There's nothing that makes me happier than making 50,000 people from New York shut up." That shows you how much greater of a player you are. It's easy to have 50,000 people love you if you play for a certain team and you're good. But if you can get an entire group of a whole fan base to despise you, like Cardinals fans do when it comes to James Harrison, that shows you how great you are. And James Harrison was an excellent, excellent linebacker.
Yeah, I mean, I think if it wasn't for that pick, I think the Cardinals probably win that Super Bowl. It's very hard to, go back in the glass. But that was a phenomenal play. Not just a great play, though. This guy was a phenomenal player for many years. Multi-time Pro Bowler, the great James Harrison.
Yeah.
No participation award, James Harrison. That's right.
No participation.
An absolute icon. This dude was tough.
Award.
He was a tough son of a gun.
Yes, he was.
No doubt about it. He was a 2-time second-team All-Pro, 2-time first-team All-Pro, 5 straight Pro Bowls, led the league in forced fumbles in 2008, a 2-time Super Bowl champion, 84.5 career sacks. This is a guy that down the road probably gets in the Pro Football Hall of Fame at some point, James Harrison. And we did do that multi-sport single, Amanda. That was earlier in the show tonight. Multi-sport single was Dennis Doc Rivers won a Thomas Hearns boxing glove.
That was a great one.
Would not want to catch him in an alley. I agree.
We actually have not done a multi-sport mixer since.
Let's do it.
Doc has gotten that.
We got that Mike Trout, these shoes in there. The cleats are awesome. I would right now, though, personally advise you guys to get right back in that diamond break. We are down to 6 boxes left, 3 headliners, 2 are photoed, and one of them is this incredible Brett Favre custom Packer Speed Flex, one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, the only football player of all time with 3 straight MVPs, Brett Favre. We have Ray Lewis, most tackles ever, and we have secondary headliner Sterling Sharp. You can double up Brett Favre and Sterling Sharp. I think I showed this off last night, but one of my favorite things to do, the Brett Favre injury report, Rob. This is an absolute classic.
Yes, it is.
This is the Colts at the Packers. Packers quarterback Brett Favre. Sprained foot, sore neck, twisted knee, hyperextended elbow, bruised ribs, bruised quadriceps, bruised thigh, swollen cheekbone, and my favorite so far, mangled throwing hand. His throwing hand was mangled, Rob. Listed as probable.
Probable.
In the modern age of sports, I can't think of a single player in a single sport that would have that on their injury report he would actually play. I mean, we might have a certain player in sports have like a swollen pinky. They won't play. Fingernail injury. I won't play the game. Rest, back-to-backs. I won't play. Brett Favre played, no matter what, the toughest son of a gun on the custom Packer Speed Flex. I know somewhere up in heaven, John Madden is watching right now saying, tell you what, guys, how you're not buying in for that Brett Favre? This guy was awesome. My John Madden impression sucks, but this Brett Favre helmet does not suck. Awesome lid, Rob.
Yeah, no, it definitely doesn't. And I know that you'd mentioned that Favre injury report before in the past, but I have yet to see that actual little picture, that excerpt of that. Mangled throwing hand, I think, used to be one of my professors back in college. Mangled throwing hand. That's
Right?
that's a great one, man. Trev said, don't worry, Rob, the Pack got the Steelers back in 2010. Yes, they did. Now,
I'm sure that didn't make up for it, Rob. I'm sure it did not quite make up for it in your eyes.
you know what? Every morning when I wake up, I look at the Cardinals Super Bowl championships. I'm like, you know what? At least the Packers got one in 2010 to get them back. So
Exactly, right?
we could just co-share that one, but hey, it's better than nothing.
Josh Allen might play. He's a tough guy as well, but I don't know, man. I don't know. That's a lot of injuries for Brett Favre. And it didn't matter. Again, in his post-playing career, a lot of stuff has gotten out. Obviously, Little Common was not attuned with all the off-field things, and I'm not going to, vouch for anybody off the field, but as a kid, Rob, Brett Favre was so special to watch that this Chicago Bear fan right here was a closet Brett Favre fan. I actually cheered for Brett Favre. Like, watching him play football, I actually remember him on the Vikings, that touchdown pass at the end of the game at, like, the buzzer, where he ran around and just zipped the fireball. I was like, damn.
Yeah, this
Brett
guy's
Favre.
legit. Yeah, I mean,
The Raiders game, Monday Night Football, when his dad passed, put up, like, over 300 yards the first half. That was incredible.
yeah,
So,
game respects game.
as far as referral discounts, Jacob, I would email customer service. They'll take care of you, brother. All discounts and things that are given out typically take 2 to 3 business days, Jacob, as far as weekdays. So
My girl's gonna find a dozen boxes from UA and start asking questions.
tell her you want it for a fraction of the cost, Power. Here's the customer service, which is, by the way, a quick reminder, Rob.
Yes.
Thankfully, Rob and I are not in charge of our customer service staff, nor our marketing staff. So obviously, we have an insight into the SIG Club because we talk about it every day. And, I've worked here a while, break room manager. I do have some pull and influence on the SIG Club. But for the most part, the SIG Club is run by our marketing team and our customer service team. So if it's a signature club question, the best place to go is to email customer service, give them a call. 9 to 5 business days, they're open. Which, by the way, Rob, a quick reminder, this is not my basement. It's not your basement. It's not Dom's basement. It's not Rip's basement. It's not Robbie's basement. This is our Ultimate Autographs studio in Burr Ridge, Illinois. We have a marketing staff,
Heck
a PR staff. We have a accounting, HR, series production staff, a graphics department. This is a full-fledged operation, a fully functional company, the best of the best, over 14 years of experience in the industry, over 91,000 pieces of memorabilia. Everything here is legit. So, Jacob, for that question, I would hit up customer service, and Doug did say it well. UA customer service is amazing. So, let's go. Jets are in the heart, but mostly talented players post 95 arrows. So, I'll tell you what, we have one of the best Jets of all time, but on a Patriot lid right now.
Yeah.
Darrelle Revis in that practice squad. Revis Island, I know it's not the Jets lid, but, I mean, if you're a true Jets fan, this might be the one guy you'd be okay with on a Patriot item, Rob. This might be the one guy you're okay with on a Patriot item. Darrelle Revis Island with that blue visor, Doug. I mean, we have Joe Namath, right? Joe Namath, different era. Maybe I'm a little biased towards what I watched, Rob. But if I was ranking the best Jets of all time, Mr. Bauer, my number one Jet of all time will be Darrelle Revis. Because Joe Namath was an icon.
Yeah.
But quarterback position more important, Rob. I can buy that. But where is Joe Namath relevant to best quarterbacks? Probably top 20, but not top 10. Darrelle Revis is probably top 5 all-time in corners. So to me, this is the best Jet of all time, Darrelle Revis. So that's my guy. Stop this talk comment, says Bauer. Probably doesn't want it on the Patriot lid. I get it. The Patriots inflicted a lot of pain on the AFC East, but it's a Darrelle Revis autograph. I would definitely want this personally. Like, for example, Rob, you know, I'm a Bears and a Chiefs fan. I love Julius Peppers. I would gladly take a Julius Peppers Panther. I would even take a Julius Peppers Packer. I'll go that far because I love Julius Peppers. So I like this one. Would never display a Patriots Revis. All right. That's fair. I mean, it is the bitter rival. That's fair. Maybe I'm different, but I would display a Julius Peppers Packer because I just love Julius Peppers that much. But I get it. You're all Jets. Jets fans do not like the Patriots. I can respect it, brother. I can respect it. Full out respect for our guy, Bauer. All right, guys. It is 8:31 p.m. Central Time here in the UA Live Break Room. I know Goldberg always says, who's next? I say, what's next, Rob? What are we knocking out next? We will definitely do that practice squad double. 100% that will happen. The practice squad double, 4 spots to go. You can double up with, how about rivalries? Sterling Sharp, Brian Urlacher, Bears and Packers, and Vikings, Adrian Peterson. You can double up in the AFC North, Lynn Swan, Chase Brown, Bengals and Steelers rivalry. So get those spots. We can double up DeMarcus Ware, LaShawn McCoy. Burr Ridge, Illinois, Chicagoland suburbs, Bauer. Chicagoland suburbs in Burr Ridge, Illinois.
Yes, sir.
That's where we're based out of. UA Live Break Room. So a lot of good stuff left in this practice squad. I believe, Rob, we've only pulled the Herbert Mini. And is that it? That's the only photo headliner gone.
Correct.
So everything else but the Justin Herbert Mini still in there, guys. Talking about Devontae Adams, top 10 receiver of all time, Darrelle Revis, top 10 corner of all time, awesome running back, Chase Brown, top 5 running back ever, Adrian Peterson, top 10 pass rusher ever, DeMarcus Ware, top 5 linebacker ever, Brian Urlacher, Hall of Fame running back, Earl Campbell, future Hall of Famer for me, LaShawn McCoy, Hall of Famer Lynn Swan, Hall of Famer Sterling Sharp, Hall of Famer Warren Sapp. So these are awesome lids. No doubt. Lots of good times on Lake Michigan, says Bauer, 100%. Lake Michigan is beautiful. Almost as beautiful as the helmets we have in the room. I'll put it that way, Rob. Almost as beautiful as the helmets we have in the UA Live Break Room. So keep it moving, keep it grooving, guys. Let us know what else you want to knock out in the room tonight. Otherwise, we will hop off here at 9:30 and 57 minutes.
Yeah, and obviously we don't want to go anywhere. You guys don't want us to go anywhere either. So, but again, pay to play is one of our most popular mottos that we have here at Ultimate Autographs. And there's a lot of good places to go for that. Common just mentioned that practice squad double.
2 to go.
That is now at 2 to go. We're also getting a good amount of movement on the jerseys at 5 to go. I'm still perplexed for the diamond. Again, I proposed that hypothetical of what happens if Sharp or Favre don't get pulled. And of course it was James Harrison, so it was indeed a headliner. That damn James Harrison. But regardless, again, 2 NFC North guys that we know of with 6 boxes left, both of them headliners. And again, guys, that double spot being 206. Again, I got the research right here. It's all in this trusty pink Post-it note comment. You can always trust what's written on a pink Post-it note. That Brett Favre, custom speed flex, approximated right around $1,200. You can get one spot in that diamond for 206. And then if you really want to test your luck, and again, you get that Sterling Sharp, guys, that's a 2 in 6 chance. That's a 1 in 3 chance of that happening. That's going to be around combined about a $1,700 value.
Yeah, and you say 1,200, and Rob, that's a pretty good estimate. But obviously, how much is it worth? As much as someone's willing to pay for it. So some of these custom helmets, they might go for 1,200. They might go for 1,500 if you're lucky. So obviously, this helmet. This is one that I think could go for more than 1,500 or more than 1,200, excuse me. Anywhere from that 1,200 to 1,500 range. Get it for 103 in the single or 206 in the double box break. Practice squad double is now 1 to go. That's coming up.
Yep.
And you mentioned the pay to play, one of my favorite quotes in sports history. To quote Herm Edwards, "We play to win the game." Hello. One of my favorite rants, Rob.
Yep.
My all-time, maybe my second favorite rant. I have 3 favorites. One of them involves Allen Iverson in the multisport. We're talking about practice, not the game. We're talking about practice, not the game I died for. Other favorites. Mike Gundy, I'm a man, I'm 40. And then we have Denny Green. They are who we thought they were. And we let them off the hook.
Remind me what two
That's
teams.
one you hate.
Remind me what 2 teams
Bears
were
and
included with that.
Cardinals.
There you go.
So,
There you go. More great Cardinals memories here, guys.
Sorry, bud. Sauce Gardner could be in the break room as well. We have him on Colts and Jets. Could have some Sauce Gardner in the breaks potentially tonight, my man. That is very, very possible. Sauce Gardner in the UA Live break room.
So Alfredo ended up closing out that practice squad double.
Thank you, Alfredo. Practice squad double coming up. I'll put this in the chat. Practice squad double number 2. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. I don't know if you guys have a favorite rant. DeAndre did hit, by the way, Rob. Pistons and Cavs game.
Yeah, Pistons under. That's it's a pretty common thing.
The Cavs won, actually. Very impressive without Donovan Mitchell. So how about that?
Yeah. And James Harden playing through a broken bone in his non-shooting hand.
He's tough.
He is.
Just beat me that practice squad, says Bauer. Yeah, I mean, look, you hesitate too much, the break closes. My advice, if you like something in the break room, is to get it when it says 8 spots to go. Then you don't have to worry about it closing out or not, right? Get in when it says 8 spots to go, and the break will happen.
The biggest misconception about playing here in the break room is, again, seeing that 8 out of 8, 7 out of 8, because it's like, oh, God, this is never going to move. I don't want to wait around. The break's going to happen regardless. Even if it doesn't happen within the 5 minutes, 10 minutes, even over the course of a show on some occasions where a break does not happen common, but the break is going to happen no matter what. So you're going to guarantee yourself that spot no matter what.
All right, let's get 2 box numbers, guys. Michael Doble, Michael Wilcox, Nick Fagley. Let me know if I'm butchering that, Nick. Steve Plecky, Douglas Schoberg, Jacob Phillips, Brian Johnson, and Alfredo Lashoto. First come, first serve on those 2 numbers. Trev's got a good memory for you. When Rodgers basically kicked it up in the air and the Cards took it to the end zone. There you go.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie certainly loved Aaron Rodgers, and it's funny. Some of Rodgers' greatest games came against the Cardinals, but also some of his biggest heartbreaks also came against Arizona as well in the playoffs.
That's sports. 9-21 says Jacob Phillips. Arguably Tom Brady's best ever game played in a Super Bowl loss to the Eagles. He was incredible.
500 yards.
It was something crazy. We got Jacob Phillips with 9-21. Jacob is looking for that LaShawn McCoy, Eagles fan, Jacob Phillips. He's like, get me that LaShawn McCoy authentic. Wants Shady in the house. What's up, Jacob? I can't remember if Jacob's friend ever played. Because his friend claimed he would play last Friday. I don't think he ended up playing. Which makes me sad, Rob Hill. Just makes me a wee bit sad that didn't end up happening. All right, guys. Michael down to Alfredo. Good luck, good luck, good luck. We will rock, we will roll, we will rock and roll here. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 clicks in the practice squad. Let's close them jerseys. 4 spots, says Hannah Cameron Lee. That break will close out for sure by 9:30, which is the earliest we'll go tonight. But obviously, if the orders are hot, Rob and I are known to pull some late Tuesday nights here at UA.
Oh, you say that again.
We've had some pretty late nights, 11, 11:30, midnight. We have burned the midnight oil literally. Douglas Schoberg, NFC North. Jacob Phillips, NFC South. Michael Dobo, NFC East. Alfredo Lashoto, NFC West. Nick Fagley, AFC North. Michael Wilcox, AFC South. Steve Plecky, AFC East. And Brian Johnson, AFC West. Harry didn't play, but Nick did. There you go. So one friend was out, another friend was in. By the way, I just want to put this out there. How do you play the break room but not overspend money? Most of us in life, Rob, have 4 people we know that like sports.
Yeah.
Whether it's friends or family, tell your 4 people, refer them. You each buy a spot. You buy 1, your 4 friends buy a spot, or 3 spots to go. When the break is at 3 to go or less, the break is gone all the time. So that's how you don't overspend money. Get your friends involved. You each buy a spot. 5 spots bought. The last 3 spots are easy.
Hell yeah.
All right, what do we got here? What do we got here in the break room? All right, first of 2 boxes in the practice squad. First of 2. Speaking of cornerbacks, we're talking about Darrelle Revis, one of the all-time greats, one of the best current players, the All-Pro, the Pro Bowler, Christian Gonzalez.
Ooh, Gonzo.
For the Patriots. Gonzo, baby. Beckett QR code. I know the Seahawks won the big game, but Christian Gonzalez shut down JSN. This guy was an absolute baller in that game, played great in the Houston game as well. Steve Plecky, AFC East, one of the best corners in football, Christian Gonzalez.
Yeah, I mean, he was the guy this past year, Pro Bowler, but he was a All-Pro second team member the year prior in just his second season in the NFL. So one of the best cover corners, a guy that's always up there for deflections. And on top of that as well, he's also a guy that is one of the most physical corners in the league too. He had 70 tackles this past season for a cornerback. That's a very, very high amount for a corner. Yeah, very, very nice hit.
All right, Gonzalez to Steve Plecky. Love that blue ink as well. Ty Law, Darrelle Revis, Christian Gonzalez. Pretty good history of cornerbacks for the Patriots. It's like they know how to do the cornerback spot. They know how to make it happen.
This also continues the theme of hidden gems. I believe this is 4 out of the first 5. So for those that are seeing this, that means, oh, wait, more headliners are still available. They're still there. So this is when you attack it, guys.
Headliner ratio's getting better and better. Let's keep it going, guys, in this practice squad break. In fact, this has been a little bit quieter than I expected. We've done 2 singles, 2 doubles. I would have had us at roughly 4 doubles and 3 singles at this point. So we're a little bit behind pace from what I was expecting in the practice squad. There you go, Packer fan Trev. Got to hit Christian Gonzalez for my first Patriot win.
There you go. You go, Trev.
Christian Gonzalez, an excellent corner. Does not have a movie made about him, though, Rob. We got a movie star coming up. It's Vince Papale on the retro white Eagle jersey. An awesome, awesome story. Vince Papale, a bartender, had never played college football, open tryouts for the Eagles. Vince Papale tries out, makes the team. I've actually met this guy, the firmest handshake of anybody I've ever met, Rob. Vince Papale, one of the best motivational speakers, played by Mark Wahlberg in that movie, Invincible. Michael Doble, very, very nice. And like I said, Bauer, if we get a spot ticket in that 5th down quad, Rob, in every break we do, it's the more than halfway point. We have 3 spots to go out of 5. If we get this down to 2 to go, that 5th down quad will go. And I'm offering up a bonus surprise tonight only for anyone that gets in that 5th down quad.
Heck yeah.
So you're going to get some money back in the 5th down quad. Get your spots. Get your spots, guys. 3 to go. So nice job, Michael, who's on fire in the break room. Vince Papali.
Said it nice. Yeah, very, very nice, said Mr. Papali.
Vince, invincible. All right, Michael. Michael Dobo in the house. Get this written up for him, Vince Papali. And we'll probably run back the practice squad. But want to see if you guys can get that 5th down done. That is the automatic chase wheel spin as well, Rob. And I'm going to go ahead and extend this chase wheel spin to 9:25. How about that? I'll extend it to 9:25.
You're generous, man.
9 o'clock. I will offer the chase wheel spin by 9:25 in this break. So give you guys extra incentive to get in. Let's get this 5th down done. Brett Favre, Terry Bradshaw, Adrian Peterson, 3 MVPs, 3 authentic helmets in the final 6 boxes. Come and get them, guys. Come and get them. 5th down quad. 3 to go. Again, we do not get a lot of Terry Bradshaw in the break room. Let me repeat this again, not a very common autograph at UA. 4-time Super Bowl champion. I'm going to say it, I probably shouldn't, but he's getting older. Obviously, he will not be around forever, so the signature will become less and less prevalent as he ages. Probably going to sign less as well, Terry Bradshaw. Doesn't want to take up his time signing autographs as much as he used to. So get this helmet. It's a pretty rare auto in the room. One of the greatest players of all time. I mean, 1970s, guys. This gentleman won 4 Super Bowls in the 1970s.
Crazy.
That's so iconic, TB12. We know him on Fox Football. Obviously, we know this guy on movies, commercials. I personally am a Fox Football pregame show guy, Rob.
Yeah.
I like all the pregames. I'll flip back and forth here and there, but for the most part, in my roughly 26, 27 years of watching football, my pregame, my postgame, my halftime show of choice is Fox Football. Terry Bradshaw, Jimmy Johnson, Howie Long, Michael Strahan now. I love Fox Football. That's my guys.
All 4 guys you just mentioned we get in the break room as well. Howie Long, Michael Strahan, all guys that we get here at Ultimate Autographs. But yeah, TB12, the original TB12, as I like to call them, with, and again, not just on any Steelers, that is an absolutely gorgeous Lunar Authentic as well. I don't see too many Steelers lids looking like that Lunar Authentic. I can probably recall a handful of players we've had on that common. Most notably Aaron Rodgers, funny enough. I remember we had him on a Lunar Authentic like that. But other than that, not very often. I know Brett Favre has been a popular topic of conversation. We have a lot of Packers fans here in the chat tonight. Again, this is a positional break. This is not a divisional break. This is the only series we have up on the site that is not by divisions. So again, you have Brett Favre, you have Terry Bradshaw. That's 40% that's 33% because there's 6 boxes left of the items we have left in this break common. You end up getting 2 of those guys, and hell, those 3 hidden gems we have too. That could be another quarterback sneaking in there somewhere that we don't know about. So
icons of the game, 744. I mean, that's roughly what each of these 2 guys would be worth. But you can win both. You can double up there in that quad, and you get 4 chances to win too. So I mean, actually, technically, with the 4 chances, there's a pretty decent chance you'll profit if you get 1 or 2 of these names in that quad. So, and I know it says 744, but like I said, guys, I will offer up a little bit of extra incentive if you get in that break. A little bit of extra incentive if you jump in that break. Practice squad is coming up, though. 3 spots to go in that single. Again, guys, look at the headliners. We pulled the 1 Herbert Mini. We have done 5 boxes, only 1 headliner. 6 boxes. There's a 14 in 24 chance at a headliner here in the break room. 14 in 24 chance at a headliner. Those are ratios that you gotta love. Better than 50% chance. Let's get in that practice squad. Let's rock. Let's roll. Let's rock and roll. Awesome series. Kickoff practice squad. One of the best we offer as far as bang for your buck. Win a Speed Flex for $51. That's what I call highway robbery, personally. That's just me. That's what I call it, highway robbery. I don't know about you guys, but a lot of helmets you can rob in this break room for only $51. Speedflex helmets retail for about $750 online. Ours have signatures, inscriptions, visors as well. You can get these for $51. To me is kind of ridiculous, to be honest. I would put it that way. Kind of ridiculous to get a Speedflex for $51. That is a bargain if I ever saw one. Bargain if I ever saw one here in the UA Live Break Room. So 33 people watching the show across all three platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. That practice squad single down to 2 to go will happen for sure. Otherwise, we'll do the jersey single 4 to go, and we'll see what else we'll do tonight. Yeah, I already sent you your gift there, Danny. $8 in store credit were already sent. That should be in your account. Rob did say he sent it, so check your account. You should have your $8 in there, Danny, for jumping in that mini break. Already taken care of by our own Rob Hill here at UA. Which is very, very cool if you ask me. And a little bit of extra money helps out. And more extra money to be handed out on that 5th down quad, by the way. You sent out the mini store credit, right? Yeah, so Danny, that's in your account. Danny, that's in your account already. When you go to checkout, I believe it's on the right-hand side of the checkout. You can check out with your store credit and money you got courtesy of Ultimate Autographs.
I know we're getting close to that practice squad single. We got 2 to go there.
Yeah, that's coming up. 2 to go. You having a good night tonight on your parlay front?
I am dangerously close to this. I don't think it's going to go. I got about 2 minutes to go in that Raptors and Knicks game, which is going to decide it. If I can get one last second Anunoby 3, we'll be in good shape.
Oh, my guy, OG.
Yeah.
I'm a massive OG Anunoby fan. Did you know that?
I no, this is a first. I did not know that.
Yeah, so my last job I worked in Columbia, Jeff City, Missouri. OG played at Jefferson City High School, so would always show all his highlights in the NBA. I worked there from 2018 to 2020, which was
nice.
Young OG, and the running joke was we showed more OG and Anunoby highlights than anybody else in the world. I've actually met OG. He's a nice guy. Quiet guy, but very nice guy.
Yeah, he seems like a quiet guy. Yeah, no, he's a monster, man. Now, he's going to be a monster for not helping out the parlay. I'll show you later.
So you need 3 threes, or what do you need?
So essentially what I need, because the other 2 I think are pretty much taken care of. So yeah, I need 3 threes. He started off, he made, I think in the first quarter and a half.
2 for 2.
He went 2 for 2, but
sorry, bud.
No, it's all good. This was a 46-1. Ooh. So this would have been, and then I took Knicks spread, Thunder spread, San Antonio spread, which are all going to hit. Then it took Castle 8 assists, Holmgren 10 rebounds, and he needs 2 more, and then OG 3 threes, and yeah,
bummer.
So that would have paid 10 to win 416.
Bummer.
Or 460, I should say. My bad.
Woohoo! I trust you, Rob. There you go. We're all trustworthy people here at UA. Appreciate that.
Yes, we are.
We're all about that trust. All about that trust. Should have just live bet the Gators at -10, says Bauer. Florida Gators, well, they're up big right now. Mississippi State's taking some beatings in college hoops. Mizzou just clobbered them. As a Mizzou guy, the Bulldogs struggle bussing. So should have taken a good bet in getting in the break room. I mean, did we oversell practice squad? Because I see -1 is showing.
Yeah, that's because Trevor and Jill both bought in. Trevor bought 2 spots. He tried to buy the last 2. Jill's order got in before him, but Trevor, when he placed his order, bought those 2 spots. So Trevor, what's going to happen, my friend? You are going to get that last spot for that practice squad, and then I will refund you for that second one.
Okay.
If that's okay.
That's fine.
That's good.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, so just a heads up there, Trev, but you are going to have that last spot in that break, just so you know.
Practice squad single number 3 coming up.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you, Trev.
Go ahead and drop me a box number. Looking good, Ricky, coming up right now. That practice squad break is coming up right about now. Practice squad. And then we're coming up on the 9 o'clock hour. We're a little bit open on breaks. We will definitely do that jersey break 4 to go. But otherwise, we will see where we sit at 9:30.
Getting that list together. I just wanted to make sure Trevor got his.
I'm a little surprised. Trevor, look, man, spend the money how you want, brother. You're an awesome dude. It's your money. I'm actually a little surprised, though, Trevor's not in that diamond break. He's a massive Packer fan. We got a custom Brett Favre Speed Flex with 6 boxes left, excuse me. This is worth chasing as a Packer fan.
Yeah.
The great Brett Favre.
Agree 100%.
I mean, I know we have a Sterling Sharp in the practice squad, but actually, we currently have 2 Packers and 6 boxes. Favre and Sterling Sharp. The best chance for Packers ratios are in the diamonds right now.
And Trev, I know you watch the show all the time. It's very rare for when a box total gets this low for you to know your favorite team has 2 out of the 6 items guaranteed.
It's a 1 in 3 chance at a Packer in the diamonds.
Yeah.
That's insane. So Michael Doble, Tom Kaz, Michael Baldwin, Alfredo Lashoto, Timothy Kiapura, Douglas Schoberg, Joe Labovitz, and Trevor Jerick dropped me a box number for the practice squad single.
And Trevor, I did put the that $51 for that overbought spot back in your account.
All right, perfect. So single and ready to mingle here in the practice squad break. Who's got the box number, guys? Box number for the practice squad.
I got you, Trev.
I'll give you guys about 30 seconds here. Otherwise, I'll go to the wheel. Once we pull up the wheel, all box numbers are closed out. No. Alfredo was just ahead of Ricky with 16. So Alfredo got in there 1/100th of a second before you, brother. So 16 we will do. 16 coming up for the practice squad. Didn't get it, OG.
You know, it's just like...
It's the shoot more. You're 2 for 2, Rob.
That's what I'm saying.
I feel you, brother. I feel you.
Midget Brunson takes every damn shot. All right, 16 is the number.
16 is the magic number. The Joe Montana number. Michael Doble, Tom Kaz, Michael Baldwin, Alfredo Lashoto, Timothy Kapura, Douglas Schoberg, Joe Labovitz, and Trevor Jerick in here. 7 times on the way, guys. Good luck for the practice squad. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Oh, of course.
All right, Tom Kaz has the NFC North. NFC South is Trevor Jerick. Timothy Kapura, NFC East. Michael Baldwin, NFC West. Alfredo Lashoto, AFC North. Douglas Schoberg, AFC South. Joe Labovitz, AFC East. And Michael Doble, AFC West. That looked heavy, says Alfredo. Okay.
Either.
More like it sounded heavy, I guess. I guess sometimes the flexes do pour out.
I was to say, is it the way that maybe it's just me struggling to bring the box over to the table?
You gotta start working out more, Rob.
I was gonna say, well, this is I consider my workouts. The boxes, man.
Looks can be deceiving, unfortunately, Alfredo. We do have a jersey. It's a 3-time Pro Bowler, Dante Whitner on the Niners. We had him on the Bills earlier. That is Michael Baldwin, Dante Whitner jersey in that practice squad. The ratio's getting ridiculous, Rob. 14 headliners, guys, in 23 boxes in the practice squad. We got ratios for days.
Yeah, this is a unprecedented type of run we've had. Again, we sandwiched in that Justin Herbert headliner, which went to Kayla Colson earlier. But yeah, like you said, Common, this is now the 6th hidden gem we've had. Damn. In this practice squad. So 6 out of the 7.
So ratios for days.
We're due.
Mr. Bauer talking about Kyler Murray going to the Jets. I know Rob's a Cardinal guy. I'll tell you what about Kyler Murray. Better than Justin Fields. The Jets just got to get a number 2 receiver, though. They don't have a number 2 receiver. Garrett Wilson is by himself there in New York. Nice hit, Michael, though, on Dante Whitner. Yeah,
I want to get your 10-second thoughts on where do you think Kyler would be the best spot for him? Because I gave my thoughts earlier. I think Miami or Pittsburgh would probably be two of the better spots.
My original thought was Miami, just because I think Jalen Waddle's underrated. They got Devon Achane, who they could use together. Maybe run an option offense with those two.
With
That'd
Murray and H. Well, that was my whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah. The Jets, unfortunately, they have a lot of issues.
Kyler deserves better than the Jets.
So, man, any Ram fans in the room? Let us know. Devontae Adams in the practice squad, Ram fans.
Let us know.
Now come and get that Devontae Adams. All right, guys. What are we doing next? What are we doing next here in the break room? Want to make a push for that 5th down break? All right, let me double check this. I want to double check my math here, Rob. Maybe I'll just reveal the surprise. Maybe that'll let him jump in a little bit more in the 5th down. So let me check on one thing real quick. I do think Kyler's better than Tua because he runs the ball better. Also, I think Tua, not as bad as you would think, but I will take Kyler because of the athleticism personally. All right, how about this, Rob? We're about to do something we have never done in the history of this company.
Oh.
We have never done this,
Well,
and this will
then.
be a limited 30-minute offer. This is going to be a deal almost too good to be true. I'm worried about getting in trouble for doing this.
Okay.
So
I'm scared.
I am scared as well. We are going to offer up to you guys for the next 30 minutes. If you get in that 5th down quad, I will offer you guys $111 in store credit. We have never given out a gift card that big. $111. So this quad, we technically, instead of $744, it'll be $633. That is the next 30 minutes.
Wow.
Anyone that jumps in that quad break will get $111 in store credit back.
Woo.
5th down quad, next 30 minutes, $111 back in store credit right to your account. Plus, we have 6 boxes left, 3 headliners, 3 MVPs, Adrian Peterson, Brett Favre, Terry Bradshaw. Get those items in that quad for essentially a touch over $600 with that 111. And what's great about the 111, Rob, you can use that in any break. You can jump in, for example, with $111. You can buy in 2 separate practice squad breaks.
Yeah.
And win 2 speed flexes. You can get the Darrelle Revis speed flex. You can get yourself a DeMarcus Ware speed flex. And you can get yourself potentially in that quad, Brett Favre and Terry Bradshaw. Those 2 lists combined worth probably roughly $1,500, Rob. Get them for $600 and get yourself more entries for the practice squad, for example. You can jump in the practice squad and then win 2 speed flexes, get yourself about $2,000 in value. Who just got in?
The man in the chat, Trevor Jurek, baby. Trev, man of his word.
$111 headed your way, Trevor.
Let's
and
go,
a chance
Trev.
to win Brett Favre, my man. $111.
Well, that combined with the refund you got on that practice squad single, Trev, you got 162 smackaroos waiting there for you, my man.
Attaboy.
Which, by the way, I'm just saying, if you would like to get a second spot, you could use all 162 of that in your UA store credit towards another spot if you wanted to.
111.
And then close that out.
And guess what, Trevor?
Or get close to it.
I'm not going to stop you, brother. If you want to get another spot, it'll be another 111. And that is only for the next 27 minutes and 30 seconds, basically until 9:30. And that is only for the 5th down quad, no other breaks. So Trevor's getting $111. Who else wants $111 in that quad? On top of that, Rob, you can also be in the Chase Wheelspin. Chase Wheelspin closes at $925.
Yeah.
So we get that closed by $925. We'll do it. Otherwise, no Chase Wheelspin. So appreciate Trev taking advantage as a Brett Favre fan. Makes a whole lot of sense. And I will say this too. I already mentioned this earlier, Rob. If we pull Brett Favre, Terry Bradshaw, and Adrian Peterson, all 3 of these, we will immediately drop a new series for you guys. How about that?
Yeah, I mean, obviously even more incentive, right, to get into that quad. And very, very viable for that to happen. Again, 6 boxes left, 3 headliners, 50% chance of all 3 of those guys getting pulled out. In that quad, again, that's going to be a 3 in 4 chance, maybe potentially of that happening. So, again, odds are very, very good for that to happen.
The odds are in your favor, like the Hunger Games. May the odds be in your favor. I actually just watched over the weekend, Rob. I had a little more free time now in my single life. I watched something I'd never seen. I didn't even know it existed. There's a Hunger Games prequel movie with snow, and it was very good, actually.
Yeah.
It was really good. So I got a chance to watch that this Saturday. Who else is in the 6? So we don't know what the other 3 are, Mr. Bauer. I can tell you this, though. It's either a quarterback, a running back, a wide receiver, a tight end / offensive lineman, or a defensive player. So we don't know what the other 6 are, hence the mystery boxes. You will see our boxes will have written on them Ultimate Autographs Mystery Box. We don't know. You guys don't know. We'll find out together. I'll hand that to you, Rob. I'm going to show this off, though.
Oh, yeah.
Ultimate Mystery Box. Calm, you're killing me now. Watch the Twilight series. You won't be disappointed. All right, I'll put it on the to-watch list, Danny. I've caught bits and pieces. But if Danny recommends it, I will put it on the watch list. Rob's over there shaking his head, so I don't know. Thanks for narrowing that down. I got you, brother. 3 in 6 chance at one of those items. So, I mean, look, you're not going to get a fullback, for example. You're not going to get a kicker. You're not going to get a punter. Offensive line is pretty rare, I will say. I guess we'll find out together what's in those boxes here very, very soon. So 2 to go in that quad. This offer for the store credit is down to 24 minutes and 32 seconds. Did you ever watch the show Lost, Rob?
A little bit.
Okay.
A little bit. I actually got into
Probably got too confused.
I got into the reality version of it. I'm a much bigger Survivor guy.
I got you.
Reality TV.
Oh, you are a Survivor guy.
I mean, well, I've applied to be on the show twice, so that's how big of a Survivor fan I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, in Lost, they have this countdown where they got to put the numbers in, the 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42. You
Yeah.
can tell I'm a nerd. This timer looks like the Lost timer. I always think of that, man. I always think of that. So 24 minutes to get that store credit only for the 5th down break. $100 back in store credit for the next 23 minutes and 50 seconds. That offer expires at that point. No longer exists. I keep applying for Wheel of Fortune. LOL, don't judge me. It's my favorite. That's my grandma's favorite. My late great grandma loved that show. That's a good one for sure.
It's a classic.
So there you go.
It's a classic.
I know a lot of folks try to apply for jobs at UA. Right now, not a lot of job openings, Rob. But you can always check out the website, ultimateautographs.com.
Yeah, we've had some famous people apply as well here at UA throughout the years.
There you go. So who's getting in that quad break? I'll drop that link in the chat. Steeler fan, Packer fans, which, by the way, Rob, we have a lot of Steeler fans in the break room. We have a lot of Packer fans. If you don't like Brett Favre or Terry Bradshaw yourself, you will have no problem selling or trading a Brett Favre to a Packer fan or a Terry Bradshaw to a Steeler fan. This is what I call break room capital. These names will land you a lot of possibilities in trade offers, in selling helmets. Bradshaw, Favre, even Peterson, not very hard to move on the trade market. Not very hard to move.
No, not at all.
These are icons of the game of football, and there's 3 headliners in 6 boxes. 50% chance at a headliner. These are all authentic helmets, too. We had someone earlier in the chat say, I don't like minis and jerseys. These are all authentics and high-end authentic helmets in the 5th down break. And that is the last quad, Rob. We'll do 2 singles after that and get the series closed up. So that is it for the quads. Trevor's in. Who's going to join him? And Trevor could take that 111, Rob, and get himself a spot in the practice squad break. Heck, he can get in the practice squad double. He can get potentially LaShawn McCoy authentic, DeMarcus Ware Speed Flex in the NFC East. That's like $1,500 in value, give or take, for $111, which you got for free, actually. So that's possibilities there, Trev. Possibilities. My favorite game show, by the way, Rob, is Ultimate Autographs, because I call it a game show. I do think we've got game show vibes. So, I'm sorry, Danny. I like Wheel of Fortune, and I love my grandma. That's not a bad thing. I love my grandma.
I kind of had a feeling this was going to go one of two ways.
Went sideways for me.
I was going to say either Danny was going to appreciate it silently, or she was going to clap back in the chat.
I'm sorry, Danny. Just for the record, my grandma's like top 5 favorite for me, right next to my grandpa and my dog.
I think to make it up to Danny to again bury the hatchet, I think you have to start binge watching the entire Twilight series. It's the only way that you can make it up for her. And
can I watch Wheel of Fortune instead? Sounds more fun.
You can actually do it by watching it in that great judge apparel that Doug's gonna send you with the wig and the gavel. That'll be a fun weekend.
My favorite reality TV show, in all honesty, I don't know if you've seen it, on Netflix, The Circle. It's an awesome show.
I have not.
Basically, it's people try to gain alliances, and they don't see each other in person. They just text via emojis and words, and basically they vote for who they like the best. It's a popularity contest without meeting the people. And there's catfishes and everything, so part of the game is to figure out if the person's real, if they're a catfish. So... look it up. It's a fun series.
Yeah, no, the concept sounds very interesting. I heard alliances and I was in, so
right
again, because that's the basis of what my favorite one is after. So that sounds interesting.
Old school Bob Barker, nothing better. Bob Barker's a legend. I was a Who Wants to Be a Millionaire fan with Regis Philbin back in the day.
I was a big Deal or No Deal guy.
That's a good one with the bald guy.
With Howie Mandel from America's Got Talent. I also really watched, but I watched when that was with Howie Mandel, Simon Cowell, Heidi Klum, and Sofia Vergara. That's when I watched that.
From Modern Family, right?
From Modern Family, yeah. She was the judge on there. Gloria from Modern Family, yeah.
It's good, I swear. Not Hunger Games good, but it is good. I'll note it, Danny. Danny told me to watch it. God, by golly, I'm watching Twilight. Edward Cullen, here I come. Let's do a rundown, guys. Top to bottom rundown of the break room. We're going till 9:30 at least. If you're wondering what the timer is, in the next 19 minutes, anyone that buys in the fifth down quad will get $111 in store credit back. We have never, ever offered up that much of a gift card for a break spot. I know we've had the $1,000 gift cards from winning NFL, playoffs, March Madness, etc., but that is the biggest gift card offered in company history for that fifth down quad break. Come on, people, says Trev. Let's do it, Trev. So we have the multi-sport break. We have something that I absolutely love. We have two cleats, one autograph by Mike Trout. Worth over $1,000. One of baseball's best players ever. One of the most expensive signatures. Never before seen this. Mike Trout cleats, the Nike cleats in that multi-sport break. That is worth having, guys. Can be won for as little as $87. We also have an Alexander Ovechkin mini Zamboni. Hockey's all-time leading goal scorer, the great Ovechkin, Alexander the Great. Allen Iverson, one of my favorite moments in sports history. Allen Iverson, crossover, turn around Lou, sit down Lou, step over. Incredible moment, Rob. That was peak cinema, Iverson over Lou.
That's what made AI my favorite player of all time.
Right? Jacob deGrom, one of the best pitchers in baseball in that jersey. We got the beautiful Blues mask, Jordan Binnington, one of the best hockey goaltenders, Kyron Williams on the custom Ram Flex. We have the number 2 guy in baseball in home runs last year, Kyle Schwarber licensed jersey, Patrick Ewing jersey, one of the best centers of all time, the Mike Trout cleats, which I mentioned. We have Jeremy Roenick, secondary headliner. That is 9 headliners, guys, in 16 boxes in the multisport. Practice squad has 14 headliners in 23 boxes. We've only pulled 1 headliner, Justin Herbert. Peterson jersey. Then we have, I believe, 1 replica Devontae Adams. The rest of these helmets here, authentic or better, Rob. 5 flexes left as well. DeMarcus Ware, Chase Brown, Sterling Sharp, Revis Island, maybe the best corner ever on a speed flex. We got Urlacher Flash authentic, LaShawn McCoy authentic. We got Lynn Swan authentic, Warren Sapp authentic, Earl Campbell authentic. I think it's 4 flexes, by the way. Revis, Sharp, Chase Brown, DeMarcus Ware in that practice squad break. We have in the 5th down, which I mentioned earlier. Anyone that buys in that quad in the next 16 minutes, Rob, will get $111 back in store credit.
Sheesh.
2 to go in that quad spot. We have ourselves an Adrian Peterson authentic, one of the best athletes ever, one of the best running backs ever on that beautiful purple Viking authentic. Brett Favre, the toughest son of a gun, only got to win 3 straight MVPs, beloved in Green Bay. They say it's back in Favre's era, the listings were God, family, Brett Favre. And Brett Favre was 1. That's what it was for Packer fans, Rob.
Still think that's too low, but yeah.
I'm just saying.
It's close to how we have him ranked here, especially in the break room tonight with the way that things have shaped out. We don't only have him in 1 series, we got him in 2. So we clearly feel the same way about Brett.
We don't have enough cheeseheads watching the show. That's the problem. Terry Bradshaw on that Lunar Authentic, 4-time Super Bowl champion, pretty rare autograph in the room. We have in that quad for, I know it says 744, but really it's 633 now with that store credit. You can get yourself 2 authentic helmets, a Brett Favre, Terry Bradshaw authentic. We're looking at roughly $1,500, give or take, which is more than double the spot value. And actually, you get 4 chances to win. So if you win in here, you will profit if you win one of these helmets, Rob, especially with the store credit now in that 5th down. So 6 boxes left, all authentics, 3 headliners. Get that bonus $111 in store credit for the next 14 minutes and 37 seconds in the 5th down. Now we have the jersey break, which is 4 to go in that single, 6 headliners in 12 boxes. Roger Staubach, Sam Darnold, Josh Jacobs, George Kittle, Devontae Smith, and Deion Primetime Sanders. We have a 6 in 12 chance at a headliner in those jerseys. Then lastly, another slight surprise right now, Rob, the diamonds. We got 6 boxes left, 3 headliners left in the diamonds. This beautiful Brett Favre custom speed flex, very, very clean, worth over $1,000, can be won for a touch over $100 in that single. We have Ray Lewis as well, beautiful Rave authentic, most tackles ever, 2-time Super Bowl champion, 2-time deep boy, and we have Sterling Sharp, Brett Favre's guy, 3 headliners, guys, in 6 boxes. Let's get the diamonds done tonight. We're going till 9:30 at least. We gotta be either sold out or 1 or 2 to go, but really gotta be for sure at least 1 to go in that 5th down because it's been 3 or 2 to go most of the night. So that 5th down, obviously, Rob, let's get it sold out. Let's get this done tonight. 5th down series before we go. Otherwise, jersey single 4 to go should also happen in the show tonight. Hits of the show. Let's talk about it for now, Rob. This can change, obviously. Emmitt Smith, not this show. I'll go Jamal Charles football 4. I'm going to go 3, the Adrian Peterson authentic. Love AP. We do have that same helmet in the 5th down. I'm going to go 2, the Kurt Warner Flash.
Okay.
It's an awesome, awesome lid. One of the best quarterbacks of all time, Kurt Warner. And number 1, I'm going Jared Goff. I'll tell you this, though, because I don't see him often in the break room. My number 1 hit would be the Terry Bradshaw in the 5th down if it comes out tonight.
Yeah,
So,
I got all the respect in the world for TB12 like you do. We're really, really hoping we can get Terry at the buzzer here as we continue to chip down before that timer goes off behind us. Again, guys, $111 off that quad spot in that 5th down series. For the hits of the show, though, let's see. Did you include the Emmitt?
I did not because it wasn't our show.
Okay,
so
cool,
he's
cool,
excluded.
Cool.
Bye, Emmitt.
Let's see it, man.
You're gonna go the same as me.
I'll go Jamal Charles 4, AP 3, Kurt Warner 2, and then I'm gonna go with gotta go with the number 1 with the
Common sense. You're gonna argue Peterson over Warner, but we're both Warner fans. It's our hit of the show, so we're going Warner.
Got to go with the blue visor just for you.
Amen. Love me the blue visor. JR Westmoreland. What's up, JR? Getting in that diamond double. What's going on, JR? Awesome dude.
Thank you, JR.
Just so you know, JR, for the next 11 minutes, I'll put this in again. Anyone in the fifth down quad will get $111 in store credit back. Packer fan Trev with us. Goff 1, Warner 2, Peterson 3, and Charles 4. Great minds think alike in the break room. That's what I say.
Yes, they do.
Great minds think alike in the UA live break room. So before we go, I mean, look, we can keep going if it gets really busy, obviously. But there's two things I want to definitely get done. And first and foremost is this fifth down quad. 2 to go on this break. That'll be the last quad in the series. Let's get this done. $111 in store credit. $111 in store credit if you buy that spot right now. And you can win yourself a Brett Favre, a Terry Bradshaw, or an Adrian Peterson. 3 MVPs in here, Rob.
Yep.
I mean, how often is it a 3 in 6 chance at an authentic MVP? We are #sleeping on this series. Let's get this fifth down done. It is a 1 in 5 chance to win, by the way. Best odds you have. And it's 4 1 in 5 chances in that quad. I think you and I both, as soon as Trevor got in, we're assuming it'll close out the next 5 minutes. And it's been quiet, surprisingly.
Usually when you get one person comment that will actually end up starting that, when it's like, okay, somebody took that first lead, right? Then it's like, oh, okay. Like, you know, then somebody's going to continue to follow after. Like you said, that hasn't been the case. That has not been the case for whatever reason.
I'm going to do this, Rob. I'm going to sweeten the pot even a little bit more. No matter what comes out of that quad break, how about this? This will be either a super late charge tonight or, more realistically, the morning show could start off with the new series. As soon as we get that fifth down quad done, we'll drop a new series ASAP.
Yep.
As soon as it's done, no matter what comes out, no matter what's left, no matter what's gone, we can have 2 headliners left in 2 boxes. We'll drop a brand new series for you guys as soon as that fifth down quad is out of the room. Just like that. Get the fifth down done, we drop a brand new series for you here in the break room.
Love it.
How do you like them apples, guys? I mean, that's called one, taking one for the team and helping out us and helping yourself out with potentially Brett Favre and Terry Bradshaw.
Let's see, we do have an order coming in here. Let's see, 1999 AL MVP Ivan Rodriguez jumping in with 4 spots in the jersey single. Thank you, Ivan.
Closed them out.
Awesome.
Pudge closing it out in the jerseys.
Thank you, Pudge.
Just to show you guys real quick to get a rough idea of what we're talking about here. So this is the replica. Let me see if we have the authentic here. I can't even find a replica. Can't find the authentic. I'm only seeing the replicas online.
For the Bradshaw?
Yeah, I'm trying to find a Terry Bradshaw authentic online. The rep is going for, by the way, $550. So the authentic will be worth a few hundred more. So yeah, that $750, $800 retail value for Terry Bradshaw is a pretty good estimate, guys. I see $909 on eBay.
Wow.
For a Bradshaw authentic. So just saying, that lid is worth a lot of money. All right, so I will ask for the jersey box number. Jersey single, go ahead and drop me a box number. You cannot reserve your number early. Numbers only happen when the host puts it in the chat. So Chris, David, Cameron, and Yvonne, give me a box number. I know Yvonne called 6. Put that 6 out there again. There we go, 6, he says. I thought Pudge Rodriguez was 7, but he's going with 6. That's former Florida Marlin and Ranger Pudge Rodriguez.
Yeah, the classic him holding out the ball after JT Snow getting tagged out at home.
That was awesome.
Yeah, it sent the Marlins to the championship series against the Cubs.
Awesome times. All right, so box 6 coming up, guys. I do not want this to be the last break of the night. I would like to keep going, guys. But unless those orders start coming in quickly, this could be the last break of the night. Up to you guys entirely. What's up, fellas? Common Rob said he's going to be a Viking fan after next week. Is that right? Did you say that?
You know what? There are rumors where that could be true if a certain tiny quarterback ends up donning the purple and white.
Trevor's getting 800 to 900 on the Terry Bradshaw helmet.
There you go.
And you can get it for less than that in that quad.
Real life
you would have
source.
4 1-8 chances for $744, but really it's $633 with the $111 store credit. By the way, Big Mike, we have Adrian Peterson here as well. I'm offering $111 back in store credit for that 5th down break in the next 5 minutes and 46 seconds. So let's get that series done tonight. 7 times on the way, guys. Good luck, good luck, good luck for our spots. 5, 6, and 7. Box 6, yes, sir. All right, David Hayes times 2 in the NFC North. Ivan Pudge Rodriguez, NFC South. We got Cameron Lee, NFC East. Ivan Rodriguez, NFC West. Chris Burt, AFC North. Ivan Rodriguez, AFC South. Cameron Lee, AFC East. Ivan Rodriguez, AFC West, guys. Good luck for the gridiron jerseys here. Oh, we got a headliner. A Super Bowl champion quarterback. The most recent Super Bowl champion. It is Sam Darnold. The awesome jersey. Sam Darnold right there. Very, very clean for Ivan Rodriguez. I thought I saw Jets earlier, Daniel, but could be Vikings. I guess we'll find out. I know this for a fact. Sam Darnold going to Ivan Rodriguez, Rob.
Wonderful. That's what you get. You get rewarded for closing out the series, bought out half of the break spots common, and we see this happen all the time. And you know what? Good breaks get rewarded, so congrats there, Ivan. Where'd he go? Where'd he
Bang,
go?
says Bauer. There it is, says both of my ears were ringing, needed to check in. Nice hit. Yes, sir.
Indeed. That's the one I wanted.
There you go. You came, you saw, you conquered, my man. Very, very nice job.
And he called his own number, too.
Called a shot. Number 6. So, guys, I know you're so used to these 10:30 shows, these midnight shows. Just want to clarify. Tuesday night, there's no late show. There's no 10:30 show. There's no midnight show. We are the last show of the night. We have 41 people watching right now, which is a lot of people watching. Not a lot of you buying right now. We are potentially nearing the end of the show, unless you guys start ordering now. We are nearing the end of the store credit, though. $111 in the next 3 minutes and 23 seconds if you buy in the 5th down quad. Any spot bought in, we get $111 back in store credit, where you can win an authentic helmet of Terry Bradshaw, Brett Favre, worth more than the entry spot, Rob. $633 for Brett Favre or a Terry Bradshaw authentic. You know what I say to that? Worth it. And you get 4 1-8 chances as well in that. Actually, 4 1-5 chances, excuse me.
Yeah.
It's a 5-spot break in the 5th down.
Yeah.
Talking about 2 Hall of Fame quarterbacks and an Adrian Peterson, Rob, makes little to no sense why that 5th down is not sold out.
Couldn't agree more, dude. And like you said, you have never given away a store credit like this magnitude before. I can definitely attest to that without a doubt. Not anything close to it, I would say.
111.
Actually, 111 goes a long way. And for those that believe in those angel numbers out there, 111, I'm just saying that goes in your account. You know, could be your lucky day. Trevor Jurek already experienced that. He's the only person that's capitalized on this opportunity in the last 28 minutes. Again, guys,
2 minutes.
2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. Good night, boys. You are the best. Thank you.
And Duval. Duval, indeed. Very, very nice,
Appreciate
Mr.
that.
Pudge.
Appreciate that, Ivan. Have a good one, my man.
So, are we getting that 5th down done or not? That is the question, guys. Because you know what happens, Rob? As soon as it gets down to one spot to go, it's going to go. So if one person gets in, this break will happen tonight. Otherwise, we got to wait till tomorrow to get that quad done. Only 2 spots to go. 41 people watching. Who's getting in? Besides the 5th down break, we're actually pretty open right now. So if we're close on breaks, I'm happy to push the show. But we got 8 to go across all 3 multisports. 8 to go across all 3 practice squad. We have 8 to go in the jersey single, 7 to go in the double. Our other close break right now, the diamond double, 6 to go. We got a Brett Favre Speed Flex in the final 6 boxes. This incredible custom flex worth between, $1,100, $1,200 to $1,500 for one of the best quarterbacks of all time. We got ourselves the Ray Lewis Rave Authentic as well. Very, very clean. 2 of my childhood heroes. I had a poster, Rob, as a kid of early 2000 superstars. And Ray Lewis was on that poster. Brett Favre, Randy Moss, Kurt Warner, all those guys and more on that poster. Yes, I got in the 5th down to get my $111. Used it to get in the diamond double. Basically got in the diamond double, so take advantage, right? Got in for almost for free.
Yep.
111 out of 206 there for that diamond double. You can actually use the 111 and get a spot in the diamond single and get a Brett Favre flex worth over $1,000 for free, basically.
It's crazy.
That is highway robbery here, but nobody but Trevor taking advantage of that 5th down offer.
It looks like that heist is about to come to an end.
It is. Like it's actually coming to an end right now. There's no time left. No time left. Only because I feel generous, Rob. We'll give these guys another 5 minutes. 9:35, last call for orders. We'll hop off at 9:35. If nothing is close, any spot bought on the 5th down while we're on the show tonight for the quad, we'll still honor that deal. But once we're off the air, that deal is out of here. No mo for that quad. No mo, no mo, no mo. And 5 minutes, last call. Now 4 minutes, Rob, till 9:35. Whatever is sold out will break. If we're closer on breaks, we'll keep going. But if we are still pretty open, we'll be off the board here at 9:35 on what has been a pretty fun show. I know not quite as wild as last couple Tuesdays, but still had a lot of fun nonetheless, Rob.
Of course, man. Yeah, no, I had a really great time as always, and no better credit to those at home, the wonderful breakers and breakettes, taking their Tuesday nights out as always to be with you and I. So really, really fun stuff, man.
You're back in the break room on Thursday, is that right?
Thursday, yeah, Thursday for the last time until the 18th.
That's next week. So you're leaving what day?
I'm leaving Friday.
And you're coming back?
The 18th, I will be back.
I don't know what day of the week that is, but
that's gonna be. You know what? Me neither. I said that like I knew it. So you know what? Hold on. I was very confident until you asked me that follow-up question. That's going to be that Wednesday. So it's going to be 2 Wednesdays from now.
Okay. So you're going to Europe, you said, right?
Correct.
Multiple places?
Correct. Multiple places. Yeah, I'm going to take, I'm going to make sure to pack my UA hat, my quarter zip, and rep the brand worldwide. I'll be starting off in the UK and then going all the way through Lucerne, Munich, Venice. We're going through a lot of different places. So it's going to be a journey, man. It's going to be a journey. I've never gone out of the country before outside of going up north to Canada for work. So I've never been overseas before. So this is a first time this has ever happened.
Jet lag might be real. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Take note.
Yeah, that's what I've been told.
Derek G saying, how's it going, guys? Doing good.
Doing good.
To be honest with you, Derek, we're about to hop off the air here unless some orders come in here last minute. Because we are pretty open on the break page. We're about to hop off the air here very shortly. I know Joanne got some spots in that jersey double. So we get that closed up here the next few minutes. We'll break it. Otherwise, we'll leave that for the guys tomorrow. Joanne put us at 3 to go. So you guys want to get this jersey double? Let's get this done before we go here. 3 spots to go. 5 headliners and 11 boxes. You can double up. Let's see double up options. Devontae Smith and Roger Staubach is a double up. That's an option We do have also Josh Jacobs, George Kittle, and Deion Sanders all still available. So if you guys want to get this jersey break done before we go, let's get it done before we go. I'll put it that way, right? Let's get that done before we go. Thank you, Derek. Have a good night as well. So I'll give you a couple minutes. Again, I don't want to sign off with that break being so close to go, but we do need some immediate action, guys, in that jersey break to get this done tonight. Here's that link. Let's get this done in the next couple minutes. Otherwise, we're hopping off. And that 5th down offer does stand, Rob. I did say till we get off the air, they'll get $111 back in credit for the 5th down. So it's $744 to get in that break. Retail value of a Brett Favre and Terry Bradshaw worth more than $744 if you win one of those helmets in that quad. That is 4 chances to win in the 5th down. So up to you guys whether we get that done. Jersey break is closed up, though, so we will do that. Thank you guys for not making it awkward here. Cameron Lee getting the jerseys closed up. Thank you, Cameron. And we had Doc Rivers getting in as well. So jersey double is no mas. So jersey double, go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. This could be the last break of the night, unless there's a late charge coming up. But we are wide open minus the 5th down quad 2 to go, and then the diamond double 6 to go. So pretty open on the breaks otherwise. Been an awesome, awesome show tonight, though, with our terrific customers in the UA Live Break Room. Has been a lot of fun. So we got 14 and 28, Rob, is what we'll do.
Sounds good.
14 and 28 coming up here in the double box break. Double the boxes, double the fun here in the break room. All right. Lupe Pinon, Joanne Capsa, Dennis Doc Rivers, Cameron Lee in our Gridiron Jersey double number 6. Double the boxes, double the fun here in the UA Live Break Room. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Rob. If this is the last break of the show, let's finish strong.
Yeah, let's bang out a couple of headliners.
I would still love to get that 5th down quad. I know I'm being ambitious at this point, Rob, but I would love to get that quad before we go tonight. Cameron Lee has the NFC North. Joanne Capsa, NFC South, NFC East, NFC West. Lupe Pinon, AFC North. Joanne Capsa, AFC South. Dennis Doc Rivers, AFC East. And then we got ourselves Cameron Lee in the AFC West. So 14 and 28 coming up for the Jersey double box. We got a Hall of Fame wide receiver. Thanks to Mike Evans and Devontae Adams, though. I got to change my stats, Rob. So my running stat was the only guy that's top 10 all-time in receiving touchdowns that didn't play a down of football in the 90s or 2000s. He's now number 11 all-time. So my stat has to change now. Only guy in the top 11 all-time in touchdown catches that didn't play in the 90s or 2000s. Hall of Famer, the great Seahawk, Steve Largent, going home to Joanne Capsa right there.
Beautiful.
Nice job, Joanne. Very, very clean jersey on Steve Largent.
Yeah, one of the most underrated players of all time, common easily in Steve Largent, a model of consistency. His entire career in the Pacific Northwest for those Seahawks, and possibly a jersey that was actually signed by himself in studio here.
He was here a few months ago. By the way, Rob, very, very underrated by the Houston Oilers as well, because he was part of the Houston Oilers team. They did not think he was good enough to make the roster. They said, you're not a top 6 receiver on our team. We're going to let you go, Steve Largent.
It's pretty wild.
You know, when he retired, he was pretty much first or second in every category. So the best receiver of his generation, one of the best of all time, Steve Largent. Not good enough to make the Oilers roster, though. That, to me, is mind-boggling. Absolutely mind-boggling. Nice job, Joanne. Very, very nice hit right there on the Steve Largent jersey. Would you have one more box coming up in the double box? And guys, we're about to hop off the air. We have a lot of people watching the show. If you want to break something else right now, I encourage you guys to order right away because I do see a lot of people watching the show, Rob. Unfortunately, not a lot of people ordering, though. So that's one of the most deceiving things as a breaker at 10 o'clock at night. I got eyeballs. I want to stay on and help you guys out. But to do that, you guys got to help me and buy the break spots. 3 headliners in 6 boxes left in the 5th down. 3 headliners in 6 boxes left in the diamonds. Brett Favre, Speed Flex. Terry Bradshaw, Authentic. A lot of good stuff in the break room. Doc already looking to trade for that Steve Largent jersey. A very, very nice jersey. All right, second box coming up. Second box coming up here in the jersey double. Ooh, it's a headliner. One of the best running backs in football. Consistently top 10, top 5 in rushing touchdowns. It's a Packers star, former Raider, Alabama Crimson Tide, Josh Jacobs.
Ooh, there you
very,
go.
Very nice custom jersey
There's a
with that
headliner.
Beckett QR code. Cameron Lee, congrats on Josh Jacobs.
Here's a headliner.
What's up, Doc? Common and Rob, what's going on, brother?
Papa Doc.
Cheers to you, Doc. Hope all is good, my man. Hope all is good. Let's go, says Hannah Cameron Lee. Let's go indeed. Congratulations on your Josh Jacobs jersey.
Go Pack, go.
So that is very, very nice. Get the Jacobs written up, and we'll keep the party going. I know Ryan wants to know about a trade. So 9:40, guys. Let me scroll over that break page real quick. I'll give you till 9:45. 4 to 5 minutes for any last-minute action. I'm only doing that, Rob, because we got 51 people watching. There's a lot of people watching, but again, the breaks are wide open, so you got to make instantaneous moves at this stage of the night. Multi-sport is 8 to go across the board. Ovechkin, Iverson, DeGrom, Binnington mask, Kyron Williams custom flex, the Schwarber licensed jersey, the Mike Trout Nike cleats, valued at over $1,000. Patrick Ewing as well in that jersey. That is 9 headliners, guys, in 16 boxes. Practice squad has 14 headliners in 23 boxes. Everything on the graphic but the Justin Herbert still out there. Urlacher, DeMarcus Ware, Earl Campbell. Every helmet you see here is an authentic except for Devontae Adams. Loaded series in the practice squad. We got ourselves a 5th down, which I mentioned earlier. Any spot bought in the 5th down quad while we're still on the air, Rob, will be $111 back in store credit. 2 to go in that quad. We have 6 boxes left, 3 headliners left, 3 MVPs. Favre, Peterson, and Bradshaw still out there in that 5th down break. We have in the jersey break 4 headliners and 9 boxes. We have the Staubach, the Kittle, the Smith, and the Sanders, all still available in the jerseys. Diamonds, 6 boxes left. We got 3 headliners left. This incredible Brett Favre custom Speed Flex worth probably around $1,200 to $1,500 in value. Get it for $103 in the single or $206 in the double. And you can also snag Sterling Sharp. We do have a Ray Lewis as well on that Rave Authentic. Come and get your spots in the diamonds. I have 1 too many in the diamonds. How about this? Anyone that orders in the next 3 minutes and guesses what diamond number should not be on the ticker will give you $20 in store credit. Otherwise, we'll fix it after the show, Rob. So anyone that orders in the diamonds right now, I'll give you $20 back in store credit if you can guess the box that shouldn't be on the ticker. How about that? A little bit of bonus money for you guys if you want it. 5th down quad, still 2 to go. And that's a 1 in 5 chance to win, Rob. That's a lot better than 1 in 8. That's as good of odds as you'll find in the 5th down. Otherwise, Rob and I will double check that ticker after the show. But do want to give you guys that limited time offer. If you buy a spot in the diamonds and guess what number shouldn't be on the ticker, I'll give you $20 back in store credit. How about that? Just giving out money tonight.
Printing it at this point.
We're printing money here in the break room. I will be back tomorrow at noon and 3 with Rip Camelucci. We got Frankie in at 9 a.m. Robbie back Thursday at 12 and 3 with Mr. Robbie Lopez.
R&R show, baby. R&R time.
So it is 9:43. I will start doing our sign-off spiel here. Sign-off spiel before we go. Again, we're pretty much 6 to 8 to go across the board on the break page, except for that 5th down, which is 2 to go. But it's been 2 to go for the last hour or so since Trevor got that spot. Maybe last 40 minutes or so. Rob, any final thoughts from you, brother, tonight?
Honestly, you guys did an incredible job from top to bottom. Really, really fun stuff. To try to get you the official number here for breaks that we did tonight. Do you want to, we usually do this. Do you want to take a guess?
Sure.
At what your
23.
It's not as easy as it used to be. 20. 20. But I will say, actually, you are correct because we did do 3 personals. So if we include the personals that you didn't know about, you're actually correct.
Actually, it's 24.
24. Then. So there
24.
you go. So 24.
So not
24.
bad.
24.
Not bad on a Tuesday night in the break room. All right, Rob, this is going to do it for us for tonight. If you are pulling out that credit card out right now, getting any last-minute orders, let us know. I'll hold. Just say hold, comment. Otherwise, we are hopping off. If someone does close up something once we hop off, Rob, we are not hopping back on. So get it done now. Otherwise, you got to wait till 9 a.m. tomorrow with Frankie and Rip. Great job tonight co-hosting, producing, Rob.
Thank you, brother.
Best job to the customers, guys. Thank you so much for watching, chatting, and buying. You guys make the show possible. You guys make the show awesome. UltimateAutographs.com is where you put those break spots in. We are live every single day, 9, 12, 3, and 6 p.m. Central Time on the Ultimate Autographs YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook channels. 10:30 shows Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, and midnight show on Friday. Have a great, great night, guys, and we will see you tomorrow.
Have a good one.